welcome to Mad Chats and Recaps with myself, and Tasha is finally with us.
Hello, I'm back.
Back with the pumpkins in the background to usher in the fall pumpkin-y season.
It is time.
Absolutely. Also with the coffin earrings, which I've already complimented her on. All right. So this is recaps for the week of September the 11th through the 17th of 2023. And as usual, we will start with Tuesday's Sundered Faete, which airs on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So Tasha, tell us what happened on this past Sundered Faete, please.
Well, so our team of intrepid heroes continues their journey through Hell's Gate Marsh. Ladrin and Feora take the lead and keep the party heading in the right direction. It's not long before they discover some ancient ruins within the dense fog of the swamp. They head inside for a sheltered night's rest, as three of them will be greatly weakened for the next 5 days due to the lunar eclipse and their lycanthropic nature.
What?
That one up. Werewolf.
Keep going. I'll ask later.
But then they find a fountain that can cleanse their paranoia, and all partake with the exception of Dia, who was diligently searching the space. Detecting magic, Dia is nearly blinded by the light of magic several floors below, even though it's outside the range of the spell. As they investigate the next floor below, Dia, having found a staircase, they hear the sounds of movement, earth elementals specifically. Feora takes a closer look and finds several unique earth and fire elementals, as well as a cinder hulk watching over them. Tuna approaches them and they ask if they're a fellow worshiper of Borum, of the lake of boiling mud. Tuna, without lying, carefully navigates the situation, gaining info on Borum, assistance gaining access to the Quag Heart, which can summon Borum, and a safe place to rest the 5 days out. Once that time has passed, they journey to the murky depths to find the Quag Heart, where they encounter visions that shake them to their cores.
Oh. Oh no.
Intense.
So, three of them, 3 out of 4 of you, of the characters have lycanthropic uh, lycanthropic nature to them. Like they're three
We're,
out of
yeah,
four.
everybody. So, Tuna, Feora, and Ladrin are all werewolves. And,
How did this happen?
well, we all got bit. And then Tuna's emerged first. And Ladrin second. And then we got to a place where Feora could choose to do away with the curse. And then later was like, oh no, I made a mistake. And then Ladrin bit her, and now Feor is a werewolf. So, yeah, Dia is the only one that hasn't been bitten. So,
If I was Dia, I'd
it's
be
fun.
like, how did this happen? How did I get here?
It's it's great. You know, it's helpful until the lunar eclipse comes, and then you can't do shit for like 5 days. So
there you go.
it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
Helpful until it's not.
exactly.
And how often, I mean, I'm guessing cycles go about like our cycles. Is the lunar eclipse like once a month?
No, I think maybe quarterly. I have to go
Quarterly.
look at the
Quarterly. A
document again.
year? Or like it only happens four
I need
times
to
a
look.
year? Okay.
Yeah, I would have to. I
And
don't
if it
know.
only happens
I
four
would have to
times a
look.
year, then I mean,
That would suck.
well, I mean it's better than once a month, Tasha. That's what I was thinking.
Well, that's the full moon. The full moon is the once a month, and it lasts for 3 or 4 days,
Oh,
I
you're
believe.
right. You're right. I'm mixing it up in my head. I was thinking you said lunar eclipse. In my mind, I was thinking full moon, but
Oh,
it's the eclipse. Okay.
No,
as you
no,
said.
no. And there's no. Oh, I don't know how often lunar eclipses happen in this world. It does not say.
Okay.
Um,
Weird that it happens
yeah,
not during a full moon, but during a lunar eclipse. Interesting.
that's a lunar eclipse is when you are greatly weakened for 5 days.
Ah,
And you have to really find somewhere safe because there's hunters out there looking for werewolves and they usually hunt during a lunar eclipse because you can't do anything.
for sure.
You got
Yeah.
5 levels of exhaustion during lunar eclipse. So you're
Okay.
SOL.
Okay. All
Like,
right. Well, I'm excited to hear more. Tuna
huh?
is really like, I feel like, I was reading last week's summary for the last session, and Tuna did a bunch of stuff like that, like a bunch of stuff to like help the party that week, and
Mm-hmm.
it was y'all are in some interesting positions here, so I'm excited to see how that all goes. Are
Yeah.
you excited to see how it all goes? Are you excited? Scared?
I'm excited to see what happens after these really scary visions that we had because they were really intense
Oof.
for the character.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we're still in a state of like is this real? Is this not real?
So
No, this
very
can't be real, but it
personal.
feels real. Yes, very personal.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just have to tune in next week to find out. Well, the next session to find out what happens. Which I
Yeah,
guess technically is probably right after you watch
tomorrow.
this, unless you've
Yes. Yes.
unless you're seeing this on Saturday, then go check out our VODs and our YouTube channel.
Yep.
All right. So next we'll go to In Extremis. We didn't have In Extremis this past Saturday, but we had it the Saturday before. So I will recap what happened then. Our sky pirates navigate through the skies, staying one step ahead of their pursuers over their 7-week journey. Upon arrival to Mayil, a city which does not recognize the authority of the UAF or the pirates, they are asked to identify themselves and have the ship's goods searched. Eden uses illusion magic and successfully hides the Book of Enoch, which is very important to us, and and the storage area that we have the Book of Enoch in. Carmine, which is our dragon who can also take human form, successfully hides in the belly of the ship. And Ilana is able to get a proper set of identification because, like Doctor Who, they can just illusion these things. They have their future time spent within the city scried by diviners. We had to have that happen to gauge potential threats. So, sort of like a minority report situation, if you're aware of that movie. But all pass and are allowed to enter the city and stay for up to 2 years if we wish. The city itself had been built into one large runic circle of power. The streets all were 1 foot in depth and were filled with a healing, rejuvenating water that gently moved about the city. After some drinks, they decided to take a long overdue shopping trip to resupply and look at interesting magic items. Zia and Vic took care of lodgings and moving all the landworthy stuff over to the toppled crystal where they were staying. Meanwhile, Alana, Sadie, and Grundy went to the Arcanist office to try and get a meeting with them about access to Tomehold, the world's largest and most expansive library, and the Gear of Time that was said to be held within. The clerk in the office paused upon seeing Alana and asked if if it was a prank. For outside the window, across the way, stood a 45-foot statue of Alana Nevermere herself. So,
Interesting.
yes.
Hmm.
So Alana Nevermere, or at least the Nevermere name, was very important in the construction of the city, it seems. But that was the last thing that happened, so I guess we'll find out exactly. Although I think Alana's reaction was just 45 feet, meaning it should have been bigger. Should have been bigger.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a lot of stuff in the city going on. A lot of
We're on land.
yes, yeah, on land. The whole
Good.
scrying when we first got there to check to see if there were like to vibe check us was super weird. Like they were like, we can't arrest you if we see anything in the scrying. Like we can't pre-arrest you, but it just gives us an idea. So it's pretty much like a vibe check. And
Cool.
but everyone was okay except for Sadie, my character. Um, they saw something and then they had to like talk to someone else. They were like, "Excuse me for a moment," and they went to go discuss. And it's never a good sign, right? When that happens, like when you're in the doctor. I don't know if you've ever had this happen to you, and like the doctor be like, "Let me go and talk to my, associate," and they'll step out of the room and you can hear them talking out in the hallway, and it's like, oh my.
Yep.
So then they came back and they were like, not the doctors, but in the game, these people were like, they can't. The people came back and they were like, "Oh, it's fine. We just thought we saw something, but we were mistaken." Pretty much is what they said. So not. I mean, Sadie didn't walk away with good vibes. That's for sure.
No. No.
Oh, hmm. But I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as announcements go, nothing too big. We do have the upcoming Friday campaign. We don't have a specific set start date for that, but still super excited for it to happen. And let's see here. But tune into, as I said, Sundered Fate is on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. In Extremis is on Saturdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. As far as birthdays go, for this upcoming week, the only one that we know of is Ed, who played in our Stormfall campaign and also in the Penumbra Assembly Season 1. Has a birthday on Saturday, on the 23rd. So happy birthday, Ed, if you see this. And anyone else who we've missed your birthdays, or if you have a birthday and we just didn't list it here, happy birthday, and I hope it's a wonderful week for you. And yeah, that's all I got. So, me, myself, and Tasha will see you in Discord. We'll see you in Twitch, and we'll see you next time. All right.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, viewers. And hi, players. We are. Oh my goodness, where's that light? Those. We are here. Good to go. Evening Veroth as well. Oh wow, we had so much excitement the past couple sessions with Borum. Um, the ritual being a success, as you probably saw in the recap there. Brilliant. Um, Alejandro and Borum are teleporting their way up to Oberman's Mill to speak with Aileen, coordinate with that whole big group of strong, good style baddies that she's working with there. That our people, our heroes here have kind of collected and brought together. Eating Frozen. And our heroes have begun journeying east. They were dropped off at the crossroads in the western portion of the Morishita Expanse, and they are traveling east across the continent over to the city, the port city of North Belmont. A lot of interesting history there with the twin cities of Belmont there, North Belmont and South Belmont. We'll see how much comes into play on this fine morning after a long rest. Yeah, so do make sure you especially at the Borum fight that you've done a long rest in D&D Beyond, just to be sure, just in case. We started. We finished the session. We'll start as everyone is sort of packed up. They have their flying 10-foot wide flying lily pad. It flies. It crawls with little tendrils along its edge. Crawls along the ground, flies in the air, and moves itself through water by paddling that. And because I think it's so cool, it's not in the description, we're going to add it for players here. It actually does go underwater. A little bubble forms over the top of it that pulls oxygen from the water so that you all can breathe as though you have, breathe underwater spell going. And it'll put its way through water at the same speed, 20 feet underwater as well. Because, Borum made this thing, so it's just got to be Cadillac or whatever today's standard is for that. So I love her so much, just in general, but also when they do things like they just make it their mobile camp, like just all day. It just moves along. They've got their stuff set up. They do take watches from the lily pad as it moves along. A little slower, but you get the same traveling pace overall with the added security of being able to fly up off the ground. However, this morning, Poppy excitedly started sharing about something that she had found taking form thanks to extra magic cast on Tuna's shield by Lilith back in Moon. I don't know. I'm blanking on it, but that lovely city. Thank you,
Moonfell.
Moonville. Thank you. Yeah,
Yes,
my gosh, I don't know
Moonfell.
why that disappeared. My brain. Um, and it was a canvas material mask, one that they had seen before. Terrifying visage of a sort of a face, a semblance of features akin to a face. Um, and they'd seen this in the Baghdad's hole in Wilmark's home, and then chasing them out of that later as well, only to find a few Gil missing and a few of Gil's feathers adorning the bag of holding. So I'll just go ahead and start us there. There's a moment of shock and taking it in. What would you all like to do as you're sort of processing that?
Well, that sucks.
Poppy, where did you get that? Where's that from, Poppy?
Oh, it was over near the entrance below. It looked fun. Did I do something wrong?
No, honey, you absolutely did nothing wrong. I think it might be a good idea to take it off. That's
right.
from, do you remember the mansion that we were trapped in?
Yes. Oh, that terrible place. And puts it down on a lily pad.
Yeah, it's from there, and I'm not quite sure what it's capable of. So I think we should leave it alone for now.
All right. Kind of like pulls back from it.
Beor's gonna pick it up with a dagger and look inside of it.
Okay. There is sort of an acrid stench that flows from within. It looks, it's dingy inside, so it's a little hard to see. You can see about like halfway in the tattered edges of the inside of canvas, but then it gets too dark to see the other half depth. Want to put a little kind of light in or reach around?
I don't know if I really have anything for a light source.
Even when you turn
Oh.
it towards the sun, it's black in the bottom half.
Ew.
Same way that the bag of holding might be.
Here, and I'll cast light because I have the light cantrip on like a pebble
Nice.
and hand
Yeah,
it over.
And she'll drop it into it.
it's you don't feel that hit on the other side of canvas. It just drops into the emptiness, blackness inside.
Oh, I know it's bad that I'm tempted to reach my hand in here.
Yeah.
You can always just be like, hello, anyone there? You want to come out and play?
We don't want to play, so
Well, they don't need to know that. You just tell them, hey, come out and play, and then you stab.
I really
Or
don't know if we
catch.
should be talking to whatever's in there.
right. Well, what we should be doing is trying to find Gil.
Yes.
Yeah, Gil's feathers are on Asha's bag of holding. Oh my gosh, I got loud. Theora, are you reaching your hand in?
Ew, no.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought
I
you
value my hand.
Okay. Were you putting something in? I thought you were reaching something in. I'm sorry.
No, I was more seeking affirmations that I should not.
I'll say just as you're all kind of looking at it, it's with its behavior that even with the pebble that went in, it remained dark. You hold the sunlight. It looks very much like the bag of holding does when you open up a bag of holding. Kind of darkness. And when you put something in, you don't feel it hit the other side. It just goes into that space. And you do recall that the Baghdad stems, the urban legend anyway, is that it comes from an individual that was something terrible happened to them, and then they were stuffed into a bag of holding, lost in there, and that they sort of became one with bag of holding and the extra dimensional planes in which they're all tethered. Could this be the original bag of holding in which they died? Now their mask? Or something else? Anyway, but yeah, carry on. Let me know. The feathers for Gil are on top of those bag of holding on her side. Wherever later that. There. Gotcha.
Same thing.
Beor's gonna like quickly pace over and open it. And
Okay, you're gonna open up Legion's bag of holding?
yeah,
Make a quick dexterity saving throw for me if you can.
great, my favorite. I love
Like, just
dex.
ask first.
Would you rather do the dex save?
Hell no.
Legion, go ahead and make
Actually,
a dexterity
let me-
saving throw because it's on your side.
Oh my
Thanks for
god.
reminding me.
Let me do it with my physical dice if I'm scared to do it on.
Dex save. I'm so great at dex saves. Yep, so great. My intelligence saves are higher than my dex saves.
Oh, that's
Understand why.
concerning.
That's really concerning. I
Alright,
got a 10.
Okay, favor.
I got a 24.
You both succeed. It's not a super high DC. As Gil bursts out of the bag, the second you open it, Gil bursts up, flapping and flying out up above. Can I have all three of you make a dexterity saving throw now, please?
Sure.
This is fine.
It's
is
the same
better.
number.
Later in your set, let me know.
21.
Okay.
I was
nice.
ready this
Damn,
time.
yeah, no kidding. Feora?
I've remained consistent. I rolled the same number, so 24.
Beautiful. And Tuna.
19.
Oh, nice. You know what?
Hey.
Shame on me. Let me roll for Dia. And right, I'm so sorry. Dia will not be able to join us tonight, it seems. But, well, Dia will be here. Serena will be here in spirit. But let's take a quick minute. I'm going to do this save for Dia. And can I have each of you players go ahead and roll your DM inspo? Roll your d20 for the night. That way, have that set. What is Dia's? +2. Alright, what's a 12? 12 for Dia. And Ladrin, what did you get on this second save?
The second save,
Mhm.
21.
Beautiful.
Did you mean that?
Oh, the
DM?
one
Oh.
you just did. Sorry. I'm
Okay.
so sorry.
The DM inspo is a 10.
Oh, right. We're doing DM inspo. 10. Okay. Let me roll. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Feora, what is your DM inspo roll?
5.
And Tuna?
Hey.
12.
12. Okay. Tuna, I rolled a natural 20. So you are closest. Excellent. So it'll still be a D8, I believe. D8. DM inspo for Woo! Exciting. Okay. So with that out of the way, right, we have everyone's rolls, and they were all good. It's just Dia that got a 12. So I'm gonna just put a different tune of music in Zoom.
Uh-oh.
And just kind of mix it up for listening as well. The intensity jumps up a little bit. The two of you, like, leapt out of the way, Feora and Ladrin, as Gil burst forth. Get to my notes. Okay. Right behind Gil, a terrifying form bursts free of the bag of holding. This just barely, as though it's condensed by the opening of the bag of holding, almost pours out. Almost like a combination, like a semi-liquid, right? A solid state, but like liquidy assets, as it splashes and pours out. Let's see. How do I want to start this? Part of it, the only thing that the form is difficult to make out. It explodes out. Dia gets knocked down off the lily pad. You three are totally safe on the lily pad, still where you were because you all dodged safely. Dia's prone just next to it by 5 feet. And this creature just dumps out on the ground, like arching fountain almost of goods. The only solid bits that you see are bits of like flopping muscle and sinew and a large skull, horns on the ground. And I'll take a moment as I remind you now of the caution you once received when traversing the caves below Terror Spine Ridge. The Dragon Raikou, from the Dragon Raikou, protector of the skies. They'd said, and never step into the darkness. There's something dark and ageless that calls the depths its own. Its home in the belly of these caves. Even the insects mind their distance from the dark. And then you all fell down. And here, that skull seems to have been healing, reforming with some of the blood it had. And not enough to get its form, but whatever this blobulous mass is, So I do have to, let's see. Yes,
We
the
put
form.
it in the bag of holding.
It's been in here just, no one's going into this bag of holding. The form comes into focus again as it kind of flies through the air, arcing over and falling on the ground nearby. That muscle and sinew attached to ribs and extending over the shoulders are these condensed plates of like pauldron-shaped bone. This humanoid skull with the large fangs and little horns sits at the top, though the upper half of the skull, the bottom half is very humanoid. The upper half is extra wide and forms, the span of the skull, sort of the shape of like a manta ray around the top of its skull. And early makings of skin cover its arms, its hips, and legs. Just this dead blue color of skin. Skin, in parentheses. Still devoid of blood since its reawakening here. The legs are fleshy, and as it seems to try and like stand up from this kind of puddle of what it is, you find these legs take shape, except they're humanoid in nature at first, but it's trying to walk, and as it takes steps, you see the legs split into like 4 tentacle appendages each, kind of split from it, and it's trying to walk like a newborn baby fawn through the mess that it's leaving behind of itself on the ground. They are clearly too weak currently to carry its form properly as of now, so it kind of collapses on the ground and it's just sort of sliding and sloshing after Gil, who's flying up and sort of like away from it. Check real quick. Okay, so currently you're just witnessing that. It's kind of sloshing and pulling itself along in the direction of Gil. It's like flying away and sort of up. What would you all like to do? It doesn't seem to really even notice you yet.
Put it back in the bag. Put it back in the bag.
You can absolutely try and do like a strength check to like start cramming it in the bag. It's kind of a
we
bit
really
of puddly mass, but
We can try putting it in the masked one.
We could put it in the masked one. But what if it makes the mask have powers?
What if we just cast Moonbeam on it?
Yeah, we killed it once. We can kill it again. All right.
Justice edition. We don't
I'm
have
gonna-
to do it.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna reach down and scoop Dia up and put her back on the lily pad with us.
thank you, dear.
Yeah. Got you.
All right, we can Gil, fly up. And
Yeah.
it gains on Gil, although Gil is starting to fly up.
Yep. Okay. We should probably get Gil or kill this thing. One.
I vote kill the thing.
Yep. All
All
right.
right, let me get some initiative rolls for everyone. We're gonna do a little
Yes.
theater of mind.
Love a good theater of the mind.
All right. Oops.
Yes!
Bitch.
That's awesome. All right, Ladrin, what'd you get?
So happy. 21.
Wow, all right.
Fucking kill a thing.
Yeah. Feora?
22.
Ah, damn it.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
11.
Nice.
I've got advantage on initiative right now from the dagger.
Nice. All right, all right, a
Fine.
5 for Dia. And that's a 10 for this creature. Dia's got a cool. Serena's got a cool die on here on her character sheet. Okay, Feora, so you're up first. What would you like to do?
I would like to stab it,
Go for it. So
stopping no one.
you're at a 10-foot lily pad. You're sort of on an open side of an open road. We've been floating along. The skull is maybe like the top half of your, maybe from your head to like your sternum or so. You know, it's maybe like 2 feet or so in height. The body that it has probably stands around, like, if it could stand, it'd be around 9 feet tall. But right now, it's just kind of a wide puddle of like that sinew and slosh as it's crawling around. So it's a little larger than you are, but it's still a medium creature, just so you know, for what you're looking at. It's just those tentacles pouring over itself, sort of pulling and dragging.
So am I like above it on the lily pad?
I mean, you're
or-
about like 2 feet up on the lily pad. If you want to get to it, because it's been crawling, you just hop down and run about 15 feet and get to it.
Oh, I thought it was like up in the air. That's my bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay, got it.
I had this big elaborate plan and it never much.
Then yeah, I'll jump down and run after it,
Okay. You catch up?
and I stab it. Oh, I should probably roll, shouldn't
Yeah, go for it.
I? I can do math, I swear. 9 plus 12 is 21, right? Or am I stupid?
No, that's it.
Okay. 21 to hit.
21. Wait, actually, I gotta check this creature. 21 hits.
Great. 9.
Okay, 9 points of damage. What hurt do you hurt as you catch up? You step through the sludge to get to the skull. You're going for a tentacle.
I am going for skull.
Okay. Right. You dig off a little meat that's grown back on the side, sloughs off in a little into its puddle.
Yummy.
Mm.
I'll try an offhand attack.
Okay, go for it.
That's a 15.
15 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
You slip a little bit, lose your balance.
Okay. That's what I've got for now.
Okay. All right. Up next, Ladrin. What would you like to do? Why
Do-
do
Do we know? Nope, I'm gonna go with my initial plan. How far? You said
15 feet currently from where you are.
okay. Don't need to do that. I'm going to cast Moonbeam,
Nice.
plop it on its stupid little head,
Beautiful.
and I'm gonna do that at no 3rd level. I'll just do a 3rd level
Nice.
Moonbeam. And then it says when it enters the spell's area for the first time, on a turn, or starts its turn there.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's when it needs to make the save. So.
Okay. So when it
And a
starts-
shape changer makes it with disadvantage.
Nice. Awesome. And has their true form revealed, I think, right?
I believe so.
Beautiful.
Yes, it reverts back to its original form.
Nice. Okay, so just remind me when we come to that, because it's Tuna and then the creature. Just don't want to miss that on you. Anything else for Latrin?
No. No.
You're holding
He's
this
gonna stay put.
pillar of moonbeam, stand like floating along on the edge of the lily pad, which moves us over to Tuna. What you got?
Fuck shit up.
Okay. Well, with where it's at, I feel like I don't really have. I mean, I'll just guiding bolt it. Why not?
Nice. Okay.
That's just. I'll just do 1st level. So.
Okay. Give some advantage.
18.
18 hits.
Okay, it's 46 radiant. Oh, good lord, that's 17 radiant damage.
Nice. Beautiful. Okay. All right. 17. Nice.
I also panicked when I did radiant damage because I'm like, wait, radiant retort. That's not this.
Oh.
That's something totally different.
Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Yes. That's that other battle that's stupid. Yeah. Beautiful. So the whole thing starts to illuminate with this radiant damage as it kind of sizzles and bubbles. Some of its skin bubbles, pops, and sort of adds to the leakage of the snail trail it's leaving behind itself. Tentacles still sloughing over one another, crawling along after Gil. Anything else for Tuna this turn?
I don't really think I could do anything as a bonus action, so no, I'm good.
Hey. All right, nice.
I will just say, I'll let everyone know. It should be easier to hit now. Just, you guys have advantage if you hit it.
We're starting its turn. I believe at the start of its turn, Ladrin, is when we do the thing. Does it automatically do it? Does it have a saving throw? Or is it just it gets hit because it's there?
It needs to make a con save, and then disadvantage if it is a shape changer.
Okey-doke. That is an 11. I don't think succeeds.
Haha. No. Where's okay, so it's 3d10. Oh, you rolled over, you motherfucker. 14 points of radiant damage. Yep.
Juicy. Okay, more. Oh, I'm so sorry. Does Guiding Bolt, does that give disadvantage on saving throws, or is it just advantage on a spell?
No, the next attack roll made against the target has advantage.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so, boom, I mean, I guess it's going to take full damage either way. It failed, so. Can you knock off some more? It's some of that blue flesh it was just forming gets sort of popped and burst as bubbles and pulls down, kind of like heated up bubble gum. It's just sort of dripping down in little bits now as that skin starts to fall. Okay, the creature now seems to realize you're there. It stops and uses its tentacles to spin around. The skull right in front of you, Feora, rises up to your height and looks at you and past. Its skull turns back. No eye sockets to be seen. It's just a solid mass now over the eyes of bone. Pivots its head back and forth directly at each of you, as though, it can see you anyway. And this psionic scream emanates from the skull, resonating with your brains immediately, inducing the feeling of the worst migraine you've experienced, depending, because we have saving throws. Let's see, that is this thing, I believe. Make sure I'm picking the right thing here. Okay, can you each, please, make an intelligence saving throw for me? And Ladrin, let me know once you get yours.
18.
Okay, that is a success. Just to mark that as a success, Feora.
11.
11. Okay, that one's a failure. Just to mark that for yourself. And Tuna.
14.
That is a failure also, unfortunately. Thea rolled a 7 plus 1, so an 8. So, Ladrin, you succeed. Everyone else fails this mind blast as it reaches out. Let's see. Do you take anything on a success? I don't think so. So Ladrin, you're fine. You kind of feel this pushing into your brain, and it's not striking true. But Feora, Tuna, and Dia, this does resonate. That most intense migraine you've ever had. The sun hurts, sounds hurt. It's just like you feel like your brain is in such resonance, it's just gonna burst. And you each take. Does it have an addition? 26 points of psychic damage. And the 3 of you are stunned for 1 minute.
Never mind about what I was gonna do.
Oh, fuck.
I bet I can't hellish rebuke, can I?
Unfortunately not. Oh man.
Cool.
So for anyone that isn't familiar with stun, you are incapacitated for the next minute. You can't move, and you can speak only falteringly. You automatically fail strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against you have advantage, but incapacitated means you can't take actions or reaction. So it's brutal. However, let me see when you can redo this. And at end of each of your turns, you'll have an opportunity to free yourself from it. So it's not, but for a minute now. But for you in particular, this creature in front of you, when you're like, you kind of get stunned, and you're here, you can speak only faltering, and you're watching this creature kind of come up, tentacles wrapping, looking for Gil, who's sort of flown up and is kind of returning towards a stunned Dia. Back to my notes real quick. Okay. Oh, jeez. All right. Seeing that Gil is flying back to Dia and seeing that the 4 of you are pretty adequately, we just do a roll for it. You're pretty tough. It kind of looms over you for a moment, Theora, and your vision, your world just kind of goes black for a minute. You're in a black emptiness. There isn't any light. You don't see anything. There's also an eerie absence of sound. And then lights begin to appear in the darkness, dotting the periphery of this area. And as they turn on, more and more colors take place, and the space fills with darkness and light as though you are standing within a galaxy. Nebulae stretching across, stars shimmering, and you feel this, like, all sense of time slips away. And the creature is before you in this space now, looms up. And can I have you do a quick wisdom saving throw? Just where there weren't eyes, the eye sockets get sunken in, and these same, just like the galaxy around you, 2 eyes fill the sockets and have that same look of the galaxy within them peering into you. Let me know what your wisdom saving throw is, if you would.
18.
You feel it begin to search your mind in the way that you commonly search a room when you're looking for something. Systematic, there's a pattern, there's most likely places to look, there's common hiding places, but you know this pattern, and so with that high save, you're able to push it out and not allow it to see anything outside of sort of a surface evaluation of your skills, friend skills. And then, like that, you're back to that sort of semi-drooling state, back in the field, and the creature looks at each of you and makes sort of, it's like a, and it does like a clicking sound in its throat. Starts like backstroking with its tentacles and turns, and begins seemingly trying to flee. That's going to be its turn. It's running away from you all. It comes to Dia's turn, so she can do another saving throw, which was an intelligence saving throw. Oh, her die are so cool in this. A 20. Of course, that's the end of her turn, and she gets to do that. So at the end of her turn, oh no, it did not. Tuna, and tries to like help pull you out of that. which brings us up to Feora. So your turn unfortunately passes, but at the end you can make another intelligence saving throw.
17.
17 is a success. Yep.
Great.
Beautiful. You kind of snap out of it. It's the end of your turn, unfortunately, but you are now like aware again, and that brings us to Ladrin. You're fine because you didn't get affected, Ladrin. You see the creature running away. What would you like to do?
Well, it ain't. Just double check and see. I can move it, please, on each of your turns. Use an action? That's stupid. I want to use an action. Okay. I'm gonna. Are we trying to kill this thing? I think we need to try to kill this thing. Is it okay? For clarification, is it like floating but like still on the ground?
Just on the ground,
Or is it
sloughing with its tentacles one over the other.
So like if I wanted to maybe tether it to the ground, it would get stuck.
If you have something that grapples, you could definitely.
Yeah. Wow.
It used its movement. It was 15 feet away, and its movement doing this is 30 feet, so it's 45 feet away for what that's worth.
45 feet.
You should have your own movement as well. If you wish to use any.
Right. Okay, we're gonna do this. I'm going to, instead of my original plan, I'm gonna do Wall of Fire. And so it's 60 feet long, 20 feet high. I think I can wrap it around though, or is it just
you can
straight
make it
line?
a thing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it says it does it in 10-foot sections, right? Is it Wall of Fire? Dun, 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 dun,
60
dun,
feet long,
dun.
20 feet high, 1 foot thick. Or a ringed wall. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I would like to do a ringed wall
Hey.
and have it close enough to where it singes this thing.
Yeah, wrap it around this creature. You can do that.
Yes.
Turn the flames
Yes, that's what I'm
facing in.
And
Right.
since Moonbeam is gone,
Okay.
I'm not going to concentrate on it anymore.
Hmm.
What
do you want the cast of this to look like? Is you're like casting this Wall of Fire?
The vines on her arms will start like thrumming with that blue health fire-ish color, and then they just kind of like shoot out of those vines and shoot towards it, and then just sort of like fly over, wrap around, kind of stopping it.
Beautiful.
So like if it turns around, it's like, oh shit, I'm in a ring of fire.
Nice.
Okay.
Ring
Yes.
of fire.
So when the wall appears, it needs to make a dex saving throw.
Hey. Pretty high roll, but let's see. Oh yeah. Well, it's a 23 on its dex.
Waste.
Pretty-
Yeah. I'm sad.
Half
Okay.
damage up?
On a failed save, a creature takes 5d8 fire damage or half as much damage on a successful. Okay, so 5d8.
Yep, 5d8, and then it'll be half as I completed.
So 7 total.
You know what? Still, it's got a wall of fire in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear it. You can hear it getting singed. You can smell it.
Good. Good.
And they're gonna have to pass through it, right? If they or go under or over. So
Yes.
I think 20 feet or 20 feet high.
And then it says it takes the same damage when it enters it for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there.
Okay.
So since it's a ringed wall, because it specifies anything on the inside of the wall will deal damage, and then once it like goes to the outside, it won't deal damage anymore.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Absolutely. Yep. All right.
Right.
Beautiful. Well, being singed, you this terrible hiss, and as your turn ends, Ladrin, and before Tuna's begins, it uses a legendary action to spew this terrible ichor that is sort of dripping behind itself outward. Single creature. So it's probably gonna do that at you, Ladrin. It's not an attack. It's a Constitution saving throw. Hang on, let me just. Nope, it has to do an attack, and then it's a natural 20. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Let me just. I don't think it. So it doesn't have any damage. It's more that you get struck. So I think the natural 20 is moot. It's more about the D's. It's a tough. It's a Constitution save throw. Just go ahead and give me your con save.
Dirty 20.
That's good. But
God, I did so good.
you are covered in this. That was really good. Yeah. You are covered in this ichor, and it itches immediately and then starts to sting. And as it's dripping off of you, you start just on this turn, you begin to notice that some of you is dripping off with this. It's beginning to dissolve you. Some of your skin is dripping off with the ichor. That's all for this turn now. We'll have another save when your turn comes back around now.
Sure.
That is all it can do, because it's just a legendary action, and it's caught in this wall of fire, and... Oh, but Tuna, you're still stunned, right? Go ahead, Tuna, and make your saving throw with advantage as Dia's trying to help you. It's an intelligence saving throw.
Because I have a -1.
Oh!
That's a 6.
Oh no! You're still just like... your mind hurts so much.
Tuna's stupid.
Tuna! Oh, no. A little drool from the alright, that brings us to the creature. Tasha, is it the beginning of the creature's turn for Wall of Fire, or is it if it's there by the end?
Let me pull it back up.
Oh, when it enters it for the first time, or when it ends its turn there. Okay. Well, it's going to push through because it doesn't want to stay here. So go ahead and roll the 5d8 fire damage, and I'm going to make it do its dexterity saving throw as it tries to nimbly get through. I don't think that's going to cut it. What's its dex here? Alright, it's +4. Is it 15?
Fails. So 17 points of fire damage.
Yes. Alright, you can
level
hear
5
its...
or level 5 no, I'm level 9.
Nice.
Level 5 spells.
Beautiful.
I'm happy. Okay.
Crack, sizzle, sizzle. You hear it sizzling away as it kind of pushes through, screeching. As it kind of pushes through this circular ring of fire. And this is its actual turn. You gonna do anything? No, I think it reacted because you hit it, and it's just trying to run away. So it's actually going to continue. I don't know. Let me take a quick look and see. It knows Tuna isn't an issue right now. Feora, may I ask what you look like on the battlefield? Are you like forecasting anything, or are you just like calculating? Are you like looking to run after it? Are you mad, or are you looking back at Tuna or anything? Or are you just sort of like doing a calculated thing?
She's staring at it, like ready to run after it.
Okay. May I please have everyone, because you're all within 80 feet of it, make a wisdom saving throw for me. And Ladrin, let me know. Yeah, Ladrin, let me know what you get.
I'm sorry, what saving throw?
Oh, wisdom.
Oh. 24.
Beautiful. That's a success. Excellent. Feora?
8.
Fortunately, that's a failure. Tuna, I don't know that you have wisdom ones with disadvantage.
I do not.
Okay. What'd you get?
That is a natural 20 for a 28.
Yeah, baby.
Beautiful. That's incredible. Awesome.
The one thing I'm good at.
Total and utter success. And then I'll just have Dia do. Oh, that's probably your worst one. Still, she might roll. That's an 8. Okay, a 9 minus 1 for an 8. Okay. So. As it does this, let's see who failed. That was Feora and Dia. Can I have you each roll? I'll roll for Dia. Can I have you roll a D100, please, Feora? And let me know what you got.
40.
You become frightened, and you must use your action and movement each round to flee from this creature. None of you all know yet what's going on with Dia. Yeah, this thing's really just trying to get out of here, so I think it's gonna mentally speak to Dia. So I'll wait till Dia's turn. So I think we're in the clear with everybody, and it uses its movement. It took an action, so it can't dash. It was 45 feet away from Ladrin. It was 30 feet away from me before Feora. It is now 60 feet away from Feora and 75 feet away from Ladrin. And running away. It's Dia's turn. And Dia... is going to, while trying to snap you out of this, Tuna. No, Dia knows you too well. Dia knows you too well. Ladrin.
Yes.
Man, now I hate to do this, but she knows you well too. She knows that you would be more likely to I'm sorry. Feora, no, but Feora's running. So, I'm just gonna roll for it. It'll be Ladrin. Ladrin, Dia tells you to run away while you can. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
21.
Okay, that's for a minute you felt like really like caught up, like you kind of smelled like, why am I, wait, no, what? That ends Dia's turn, which brings us up to Feora. Feora, unfortunately, you're frightened by this creature, and you have to use your action, and movement. You don't have to do the bonus action dash, but you will get the 60 feet, I believe, of running away. Which brings us back to Ladrin once more. You're 75 feet away, Ladrin. Dia is trying to charm you, because you can tell when it doesn't work. Poor Tuna's kind of drooling a bit, like just kind of stunned, like and Feyora's running away, and so is this creature. I mean, again, the creature's trying to flee badly.
Yeah, no. Question is, do I waste a 5th level spell to try to take it out? Oh, that one's not concentration. So wall of fire is gonna come down because I can't transfer it.
Okay.
And it's concentration. 75. You said 75 feet?
You have all your movement too, so.
Which is, I have 40. Just noticed
Yeah,
that I have 40 feet of movement for some reason. I'm vroom vroom. Can I tell how badly this thing looks, like hurt wise? Or is it hard to tell?
With a cursory glance, without like taking an action to look.
I
mean, it's kind of tough to tell. You're not really sure what this thing's physiology is. It's half puddle right now, so that also adds to the difficulty. But you see, carved out of its skull is some meat from Feyora. You see where the guiding bolt blasted a chunk off. There's damage from what you put up in scorching. It's hurt. It doesn't look like it's on death's door by any means, but it's really hard to tell with all the physiology of it.
Okay.
If you wanted to take an action and use your action to assess, you can get a more accurate thing based on the roll, but that's
no. What I would like to do though is ask, because it's 150 feet range.
okay.
I'm gonna do spike growth to try to slow it down. And so it's a 20-foot radius centered on the creature. It becomes difficult terrain, and every 5 feet of movement, it takes damage.
Oh, nice.
So.
Oh, beautiful. So it's basically during its movement that it'll take that. Okay. Okay.
And I think if I'm reading it right, yeah, because I cast it on it. So
I can't like avoid it. It's just on it.
Yeah. Oh, too bad. So
Absolutely.
sad.
Okay,
Cool.
so you're gonna center it on it. So it's
Yep, and it's for every 5 feet it takes damage. So
okay.
I
Beautiful.
roll and roll.
Radius. So from the center to be 10 feet in any direction, no matter which way it goes, it's gonna have to go through 10 feet of shit. Beautiful. Okay. You light that up, and your vines from your arms or whatever go into the ground and form up at the other end. Anything else for your turn?
Yes, I'm going to.
Alexa,
make sure it's not
never mind.
Oh shit, it's a concentration. Never mind. I'm going to stay put. I'm gonna trying to calculate movement. I'm gonna move up 20 feet.
Okay.
I hate math.
It's 55 feet away currently. If you move up 20 feet, you'll only be 55 feet away from it. It's gonna have a turn
I don't
after
wanna
you
hit-
where it'll move, but
I don't want it to hit the. I don't want to get into spike growth, but I. Yeah, let me just do the 20
Okay.
feet of movement. Right.
Mhm.
No, we'll do 30, and
yeah,
then that's
you
a
have up
that's
to
50 away.
65 feet before you get to the edge of spike growth.
Okay, So I'll just move up 30.
Okay. Up 30 feet. All right. And can you please make a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn as your skin's then
Falling off.
yeah.
10.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's gone from like, wait, is that my skin to ouch, that is my skin. And there's sort of a numbing agent that takes over because there isn't necessarily damage that happens. It's just you get the feeling. I mean, you're still an impending doom. If everything sloughs off of you, you die. So you continue. You feel like it's a little harder to control your hand because some of the muscle and connective tissue underneath is disintegrating as well. It's sloughing off with this stuff you're covered in.
Fine.
All right, and it's really trying to get away, but the more it gets attacked, the more it's like just trying to lash back. Is sort of a vibe you're getting. So it is going to, being attacked again, cast probably at Tuna, who's a pretty straightforward, who has, it's easier to hit Tuna right now. It pulls together magic between two tentacles and flings it at Tuna with advantage, which doesn't really seem to help at all. I don't think that's going to hit. No, that's a 14 to hit Tuna. That does not, yeah. A chromatic orb, cling, just kind of glances off. But it's almost as though, like, Poppy lifted the shield up. You're kind of stupefied, but Poppy, and glances off. Oh. Alright, nice. Well, that ends Ladrin's turn. That was the legendary action it was going to do right there. Tuna, it's your turn, which unfortunately passes. But go ahead and make that intelligence saving throw. It'll have to be a straight roll this time, though, because Thea has some sort of charm effect on herself. No longer trying to...
Okay.
Huh?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No.
I'm gonna use my DM inspiration because I can pass this if I roll well enough.
Okay.
D8, correct?
Yes.
No, that's a 14. That's not happening.
Oh, okay. Again, it's just one of those. Yeah, everyone's got their different weaknesses. This is one of them for Tuna, and you're just sort of blankly watching like Thea start like trying to charm people and things like that. That ends your turn, unfortunately, Tuna, and brings us to the creature. Jeez. Okay. Man. All right. Wow. All right. It can't do that yet. Maybe it's just gonna try. It's just gonna try and hit the 2 it didn't get. Can I have Tuna and Ladrin please make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh no.
Ladrin, what'd you get?
Got a nat 1 for a 10.
No. Okay. Oh my. All right. Tuna.
24?
Oh yeah. This one isn't as potent as the other things, as some of the others. There's a good mix of high and medium and low in this one. This one, thankfully, unfortunately for Ladrin, not quite enough. So, Ladrin, can you make a D100 roll for me, please?
I deserve this for failing what I should always pass, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that is a 55. 55.
Okay.
55.
You must use your action each round until this wears off. Okay. To attack the nearest creature. I have to roll for
Well,
the duration here. real
Good thing my daggers don't do much damage.
quick. Nice. Let me read the thing and make sure it's a, see if it's one of those, meta, you can use a dagger, you punch, or if you have to just attack to the best of your ability. All right,
Oh, like unarmed?
secret
Unarmed would
action.
be great.
No, whatever you would do against a normal monster, you size the person up, and if it's a spell, it's a spell, that kind of thing. Unfortunately, and the creature runs. Now they're getting a good bit of distance, and this lasts for 2 minutes on you, Ladrin. So that's a lot of rounds. Feora's running off in the other direction. Feora, yours lasts 9 minutes.
Okay.
You are hustling. This creature trying to run. So I'm just going to kind of go around a little bit for Tuna and see, this next round, Tuna, go ahead and make at the end of your turn your thing, because Dia doesn't have anyone to charm right now. No one's really engaged.
So with advantage
Uh,
or no?
yeah, because it's kind of a suggestion. In the meantime, she'd be like, Tuna, absolutely advantage.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's an 8. Tuna is so stupid.
That's amazing. Well, we'll give it another round. The creature gets further off. It's trying to get to the forest, and maybe has like 2 more rounds to just try and flee. Tuna will come back to your round again. Feora, you're making amazing time in the other direction. I'm sorry. We have to go to Ladrin before we go to Tuna. Ladrin, let me see who's closer to you. That is Tuna. So go ahead, Ladrin, on your turn, and fire up whatever you do to attack Tuna.
Question. Did you say the creature moved? Like through my little spike growth
thank
thing?
you. It did. How much is it for say spike growth, which is 2d4 for every 5 feet?
84.
Be 44. Go ahead and roll 44 as it's trying to push through.
15 points piercing damage.
You're saying.
I rolled all 4s except for the last one. That was
Oh,
amazing.
nice. You hear more of that screaming and pain. I mean, that shit hurts. As it kind of pushes through, just see it is doing its best to just like get out of here. Okay. All right. Ladrin, go ahead and in a completely genuine way, go. You got to get Tuna, unfortunately.
I was like, oh, cantrip?
If you, nope, none of that. Listen, if you don't feel okay, I can do that. I offered that to poor Feora, who's gotten stuck in this position like 3 times already.
I hate doing it. I don't know what. I don't know what I would do.
Oh, you probably cast Blight.
Are you kidding? What? No.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 4th level spell.
Yeah, you're attacking. It's not a 5th.
Thank you. Oh my god, Tuna, I'm so sorry.
And I say that
fine.
not because Blight's particularly bad, but because a lot of your other stuff isn't damage. Just to clarify, I'm not trying to gun for Fortuna. You just a lot of your other stuff isn't.
Using my favorite spell against me. I see how it is.
I know. I know.
Right, that is a
But
con save.
Con
I think, for
save.
Tuna. And are you currently?
I'm not at disadvantage with con
Okay.
saves, I don't believe.
You are not. Excellent.
you can do it.
Okay.
You could do it.
That is a dirty 20.
That succeeds.
Beautiful.
Nice. So it'll just be half damage. So
Um,
Ladrin, it's 8d8.
You cannot clock this crab.
And
I'm
it's-
sorry, that's stupid.
That's amazing.
I love it.
It's from
God, there
an
was a
old
lot of rolls.
Your zone, it's fine.
40 points. Wait, okay, so half to 20. Okay.
Oh,
20 points.
I'm fine.
And it's necrotic in
Nice.
case you have any other,
I don't.
okay.
Not
40
necrotic.
points?
I wish you would have fireballed me, but it's fine.
I don't have access to Fireball. I wish I did,
Nice.
because that would really make sense.
It would. Tuna, that's one of those things you can pursue in campaign though. Go get your fireball. Tuna, go ahead and make again with advantage.
Thank God.
Fireball.
It's 2 3s.
It's insanity. Okay,
Oh
that's
my
fine.
God.
I roll a 28 for a wisdom save, and then I roll a 3.
3, 1, 3. Oh man.
I hate it here.
All right. So the creature advances another turn closer to the forest. If it has one more turn to get there, I'm gonna figure it's hundreds of feet away at that point and going into the forest. And aside from the sludge trail, which we'll deal with when this is all set, I'll consider us out of combat. So, and starting to sort out like what to do with people that are crazy town right now. Ladrin, I'll need you to once again fire off. I'll let you choose. There's Blight. There's Flame Strike. That might, well, that you would know, but things like that might be more beneficial to Tuna. But I feel like you have a pretty good idea of what Tuna's resistant to. So I'd kind of like to see you stick with something like Blight. Gosh, I don't know. I'm trying to look at other things that you've got on here, and there just isn't much
It's
else
all
like
fire
damage.
stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm probably going to ask you to do another if you've got the spell slot for it, which I think you do.
Okay, con save, please. Do good.
That one's only a 10.
Oh no. Maybe it'll be lower than last time. 39.
I'm down.
It was lower by 1
You're
point.
down, okay.
I'm down by 2 points. I have
Oh.
37 HP left.
Oh, okay. All right.
But- I'm not stunned anymore.
That
Gonna run
is
away.
really good. All right. Let's see. That's the attack. The creature's gonna run.
Every fight. Every single fight.
So it's gonna come back up to Ladrin. Ladrin, because this creature is out of range, I'm gonna start allowing rolls for what would normally be like the 2 minutes and the 9 minutes. So Feora and Ladrin, before this next round, go ahead and make that wisdom saving throw. You'll have to do this one with disadvantage this first time because it's just getting out of range. But we're going to try and shake you free of those things. He is going to do the same thing here.
So rolling at disadvantage?
Yes. So normally it would last 2 minutes and there's nothing you can do. But that's not really fun. That's just terrifying. I don't want you to incinerate everyone, so I'm giving you
We're
some...
fine.
Okay, good. Good. Ladrin, what'd you get?
21.
Okay, alright. And Feora?
So honestly, it was just cruel to add the disadvantage after I rolled the dice because I had rolled a 2 and then I rolled a natural 20 on the second one.
Oh,
so
sorry.
fuck everyone.
You're,
So it's a 3.
you're getting that fiber when you're like really pushing it for a while. It hurts.
She's clutching her necklace too as she's running.
Hey. Alright, Dia did not succeed. And so let me just look at Dia's real quick. I think that gee, man. I really hate to go and do that, but what she was told. He was trying to charm people before, but all right, Ladrin. Let me do a roll. Let me do a roll because for Tuna, because I feel like there might be. I want to honor that she's been told to do this. Okay. All right. She's going to. I'm going to ask Ladrin for a dexterity saving throw, please.
Natural 20, baby. 23 total.
Yes, yes, excellent. Dia, having like tried to tell you to like charm you a minute ago, looks over at Tuna, like from Tuna trying to snap Tuna out of it, back to there's someone that's engaging here, and someone else is in play, and turns, and as she turns, the lightning crackles from her eyes as she kind of kamehamehas a lightning blast at you, lightning bolt. However, because you do. So cool. That looks so cool. It would be 37 damage. However, it is reduced to, let's see, 36 is 18. So, and we round up here. So 19 points of lightning damage for Ladra.
No. Thanks.
Tuna, can you
I
make
deserve that.
Oh. Wait, let me look at the turn order here so I don't get anyone out of order. That was... I skipped Tuna. Tuna, I need you to make a death saving throw for this round, please.
That is a 9.
Okay. Alright. Tuna fails, saves. Alright, we've got, unfortunately, one failure, but we're early in here. Comes down, Dia does the lightning bolt. Comes back to Ladrin. It is your turn, Ladrin. You are aware again. You broke yourself from that thing to attack people. What do? You see Tuna hurt.
Fuck. Feel guilty as shit. How far away is Tuna from me?
I don't think you only moved like 30 some feet.
I moved 30.
So like yeah.
Oh, and I have 40 feet. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna rush back to Tuna and I'm going to do a 3rd level Cure Wounds on them.
Excellent.
And heal them for 21 points.
Okay. Beautiful.
And then just say, I'm so sorry. More sincerely than that, but like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Tuna wakes up coughing. It's fine. You're fine. It's all right. It's not a fight if I don't pass out. It's all right.
Nice.
Where's Feora?
Oh shit.
He's out of sight.
Can I do a bonus action to get on my broom?
I think it's an action.
Like I can't do
unfortunately,
anything,
too.
but oh.
I mean, you can step over it just as a free action.
Yeah, that's all I was.
But yeah. Feora,
all I was gonna do.
You're at the top of this round. I'm sorry. Go ahead and make. Let's see. The creature is disengaged. You're running in the opposite direction. I think at this point it'll be a straight. Gosh, what was it? Intelligence save? One moment. I'm so sorry. A straight wisdom save.
Well,
You are booking it. But you're getting further away, which means you probably have advantage next round. All right, then
her breathing's starting to get like panicky. And, like tears are running down her face. She's like clutching the necklace and like stumbling as she's running. She's running out of energy.
This is sad. Okay, all right, we're almost there, babies. I'm sorry. Okay, that brings us to Tuna, who's now conscious, watching Dia, like, the lightning crackle off of her, and Dia's, like, ready to stop you two for whatever reason.
I'm going to just kind of stand up and just put my hands on each side of Dia's face. I don't have calm emotions prepped, so I'll just, hey, it's all right. It's all right. You're here. I'm here. You're okay.
that will give John her roll.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? That's a free action, so if there's anything else
Okay.
you'd like to.
In that case, the fuck is Feora? Okay.
You don't see Feora.
I can't see Feora. I would love to help Feora right now. However, I'll just, I guess, in the dragon chat, be like, "Ayo, what you doing? Where you at? Maybe come back."
You are welcome to reply, Feora, if you want. You're basically frightened, is what's driving you away. Magically frightened, but you don't. It just feels like really scared of that thing. Okay, so
I want to say Tuna says it more tactfully than I did. It's not just "Ayo, what you doing?" No, it's
It's death. It's death. And I can't be near it. I'm going to die. I can't die. I not here.
okay. Ladrin, are you taking that or should I?
Oh, was it a group message?
Feor is really scared. Do you want to take it or should I?
Yeah. Yes.
You'll take it?
I'm straddling my broom.
Cool.
Currently.
Yep. All right. And I'll go back to Dia and I'll just
Okay.
I don't have I'll just bless us, I guess. As
Nice.
I didn't press bless, never mind.
What kind of a cleric are you?
The one that has bless as emboldening bond, but you have to be within 30 feet of each other. So
That works too. That works too. I was just teasing.
okay.
I'm sorry, if there's anything else for Tuna on this turn.
I can't really.
All
Oh.
Mhm.
I can make people immune to being frightened. I'm coming with you and I'll hop on the roof.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, let's perfect. So we'll see. Dia is gonna do a wisdom saving throw. How do we do it with advantage again? Do I right click?
Yes.
And then just advantage. Wisdom for Dia. All right, come on, but you got it. We can still roll high. A 13 does not pass. But she did roll with advantage, which helped. She had a 14, but it's a -1. You're helping Dia as best you can. Then you're like, wait, I can help. Let's get Feora regroup. You race over to Ladrin as Dia turns and has you both lined up. And casts once again. Thankfully, that was a 5th level last time. So she has no more 5th level spell slots. So she's going to use Lightning Bolt at 4th level.
This whole time I've had advantage on being charmed. And I forgot.
No!
I'm dumb.
Well, I forgot to. I'll keep that in mind. I'm sorry, Tasha.
No, that's on me. That's my fault.
May I have each of you make a quick dexterity saving throw? That's Tuna and Latrin.
Oh no.
14 unfortunately is a fail, and Tuna, you succeed. Tuna,
A
you'll be
natural
half.
20.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yes. And I have evasion.
Oh, so you are beautiful. That is epic.
I needed.
Epic. All right, let's take a look. That is 30 points of lightning damage for Ladrin. Tuna, you managed to duck it entirely thanks to evasion. That is epic. As she just unleashes, you can see she's kind of trying to fight against whatever this is too, but like she's compelled. All right, that's Dia, which brings us back to the top of the round. So Feora, you're far enough away. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw with advantage this time due to the distance.
Dirty 20.
Oh, your pace slows. It was magic. It was fucking magic. You're free of the fright. Right.
She just collapses on the ground. She's not standing right now.
Okay. All right, then that moves us to Ladrin. Return.
Since my aura is too far away for Ladrin to know that, because I was gonna change gears. Wait, how far away is it? Like 100 feet or something?
How far is what?
Feora away from.
Oh, Feora.
Ladrin.
I mean, 60 feet a turn. I think that's 6 or 7 turns. So, she's hundreds of feet away. Give me a sec. 50 feet a turn, and that was 1, 2, 3, 4 with that here, and then 3 with it away. So 7. She's 420 feet away. Like, you don't see her. She's just. She's going. Actually, that was the end of her turn, so she's 480 feet away.
400. Okay, let me see. 480 divided by what I want to do. Oh, fine. Ladrin's going to turn to Tuna and be like, "Hey, I got this. BRB," and she'll wild shape into a giant eagle because it's 80 feet of flying speed doubled. He's gonna just book it.
Okay. All right, it's 80 feet of turn.
If I dash, so 160.
Okay.
And it should take me. Oh no, I did math wrong. What's for? I forgot the dash thing. It should take me 3 rounds to get there.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. All right, you book it. You are out of there as a giant eagle. Ladrin, then Tuna is up. Tuna.
Okay, I'm just going to. Would you say that whatever is affecting Via would be a condition? No, it's not a condition or a disease. Hold on. I had this big elaborate plan. I should have read more first. Okay. Undo a debilitating effect. All right. We're just going to. I'm going to cast Greater Restoration on Dia.
Okay. How do you want, what do you want the casting to look like? Do that.
I think it's just me freshly dodging a lightning bolt. Just like that scene in Jurassic World, basically. Just hands up slowly, like approaching, like, you're all right. It's me. And then I will just, oh shit. I need diamond dust worth at least 100 gold.
You're like, pat your pockets, like, fuck.
Yep, so I'm gonna try to cast that and realize I can't do this.
Oh no.
So in that case, I'm going to instead cast Aura of Purity, which will have advantage on saving throws against effects that can cause blinded, charmed. I'm assuming it's some sort of charm effect, maybe.
Okay.
That's just kind of my assumption here, unless. Sorry, I'm having to completely like change.
You're good.
No, we'll actually go lower level with that. We'll just do Beacon of Hope, 3rd level, because it'll just give advantage on wisdom saves. So. Okay,
perfect. All right. You see, you're trying to fight through whatever this is with advantage. Let me roll it again and D&D Beyond here. With advantage, she will once again do a wisdom saving throw. Fingers crossed. 8, a 6, and a 9. you see kind of the head go down, like maybe it's working. Looks up, sees, Ladron flying away. And just blasts out another lightning bolt.
Yep.
Well, I mean, that'll be her turn, of course. Is there anything else that you'd like to do in your turn as you're seeing it sort of break, unfortunately?
No, not on my turn. I have an idea for next turn, so.
Okay. Alright, this is their last 4th level spell slot, so she's burning through stuff. Go ahead and make a dex save for me, if you would.
Yeah. And it's targeting just me right now, correct?
This time, because now she would have rolled down and targeted you and Ladron if Ladron's thing didn't get her out of the 100-foot length of the spell.
Okay.
Ladron's fast enough to get out of that.
If it's targeting just me, I get an additional +3 to my dex save.
Nice, yeah, absolutely.
So that is a 22.
Oh, yep, that succeeds. And then evasion means you dodge it entirely. 4th level spell slots expended.
Correct.
She's running low on a lot of. Well, I don't think that she we didn't give her a long rest, but that's fine because I've used most of these and I know that we're good. Okay. Woo! So it's still really high tension. You're just trying to pull her out of this. The dust isn't there when you're like, that probably would have worked. I don't have the dust. You bring something else up to assist, and it's just Dia's one of her weaknesses. These wisdom saves.
Yep.
But that does bring us at the end of no, she did her turn and failed. Brings us back up to Feora. What do you want to do, Feora? As far as you know, that creature might still be engaging with your friends. Back the other direction. Your legs are burning so hard. Your lungs heavy with that weight of that. You haven't had to sprint in quite a while.
She's gonna pull herself back up and try and run back.
You do your triple dash?
Yeah.
Hey, you just push the pain aside. Focus. Your friends are there. Shit, you ran so far, you gotta get back. And you make 90 feet because you get your bonus action dash as well as the regular dash and your movement. So, Ladron, for what it's worth, Feora just got 90 feet closer to you. Which brings us over to Ladron.
I am flying as fast as I motherfucking can.
Okay, that'll get you 360 feet towards Feora in total between those two turns.
160. Oh, between two, yes.
Yeah. So 320, and that's out of, it was 480. So we got a difference of 160 with 90 taken out. So it's 70 feet away from one another. If you guys can remember that number, that'd be great because I will not. 70 feet away from one another. Which brings us back to Tuna. There's like tears, like in Dia's eyes running down.
Okay. This is so stupid.
Excellent. What you got?
I'm hoping she's not super dexterous. Because I'm going to cast Autoluke's Resilient Sphere on her. I'm putting her in a hamster ball.
Ooh, like that. Okay. Now for I guess I'll just take a look. No, this is the Resilient Sphere.
Yes.
Okay. And is there let's see, I guess, is there a save they have to do or anything?
It is a
like
dex
that?
save, yes. DC
Okay.
17.
Right, 17. Let's give it a
Please.
shot. Let's fail. I mean, the little dexterous. You all are dexterous, but not majorly. Are you kidding me?
You can't roll that on your wisdom saves?
I am so upset with D&D Beyond. I want to roll it here so everybody can see. But oh my word, this is what you all are talking about with these dice.
Yeah,
natural
they
20.
hate us.
For
Hold
20.
on, is there anything I can do?
Oh, I can't believe it. My word.
Yeah, there's not anything I can do. So that's just 4th level spell gone.
No,
No, it's fine.
the fates are like, I got this, no dust. And then it just, and you're like, you can't touch this. It's all this epic. It's like a battle of attrition, wearing out, running out of spells and spell slots. That does bring us to Dia, who will do her save, and I think that is that
Okay, actually,
go ahead.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Beacon of Hope is with it's concentration. If you successfully cast another concentration spell, or is it just if you try something at all? So if you try something at all, right?
Yeah, you have to drop
Okay,
it.
cool. I just want to make sure.
Okay, is that gone then?
Yeah, that's
the
gone
advantage-
because Autoluke's Resilient Sphere is concentration.
Okay. Well, maybe, right? And who knows? Let's give it a shot.
You're gonna roll a 4.
Oh, she's got the negative. It's a 13, unfortunately. Dia. Oh, Serena's gonna kill me. She can be here tonight. She's gonna be Dan. Stop it. All right, so there was the 4 spell slots are gone. There's 1 3rd level here. I mean, lightnings are jam, right? She's just going to use lightning bolts, 3rd level. It's going to make a dex save if you don't mind, and you are the only one targeted. So be sure to add your staff.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That is,
Oh.
I have to do math. It's +3, so it's an 11.
Oh, no, yeah, unfortunately, that one definitely does, but you still have evasion, right? So it'll just be half.
No,
It's only if
that's
you
not.
Oh.
No, because I have a specific evasion.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
you're subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex save to take only half. You can use your reaction to take none.
Oh, okay.
It's
no.
basically I can put my shield up to not take any, but
All right. Well,
I can't.
We'll click the button. I don't wanna, but here we go.
Yeah, I don't want you to either.
30
Okay.
points.
I mean, I'm down,
Oh,
but like it's
lightning
not as bad
damage.
as I thought it was. Gonna
Okay, good. All right. And as the energy stops crackling and snapping of the electricity, the tears really start flowing out of her eyes. But you're not moving, so she's not engaging further. But she doesn't, unfortunately, with her command, not there to assist either in a bring you back up way. So we're gonna have to see what happens with timing with everybody. Okay, that was Dia's turn. We come to the top of the round. Which is Feora. You're running your 90 feet, right? You had 70 feet, so you run into Ladrin. Before your turn. Yeah, you run into a giant eagle flying and soaring down to you.
Dive bombing. Caw. There's blue-tipped feathers,
Yeah, she's
and
free
she's
to
just
have
caw.
Yeah, her thing did not wear off. All right, what would you like to do, Feora, with your turn after?
I mean, I don't know. It's Ladrin, right? I mean, it's just a bird.
It's a giant eagle, so you don't know, but we'll see what Ladrin. Do you do anything as you come in for the dive bomb landing?
I mean, I always imagine my wild shapes to have a blue tint somewhere just to make it different, but she'll dive bomb to try to pick Feora up and fly back to... Can I dragon chat as a wild shape?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
Oh.
I think you're
Well,
intelligent.
then she'll just... Ladrin will, like, in the mind chat go, caw. Wait, it's me.
Okay.
Just don't move.
Not by
she'll,
an
like-
inch.
Don't move. She'll dive bomb, but like circle around to the back, and then use her talons to pick Feora up by like shoulders or whatever.
Okay.
Whatever's comfortable, but not going to break anything.
She'll like T-pose to make it easier to grab.
Like you're about to like do a dive.
Beautiful.
It's just Titanic, but really weird.
Oh yeah. Oh wait.
The freaks version of Titanic.
Beautiful. All right, that
love
moves
that.
us to Ladrin's movement. So you can move half speed while you're carrying someone. So if you're dashing,
Listen.
it'll be 80 feet. You have shit, I gotta do the math. Okay. So you met 20 feet 90 plus 20 is 110 feet shy. So it was 90 plus 70. So it was 160 feet shy of the 480. So that would be 320 feet to get back. You have I'm just going to write it down. 320 feet to get back to the others.
It'd be faster
You
if I
can-
just ran on my own.
No.
I mean, I would get there after you, but
Well, too fucking bad. You're in my
Okay.
house.
Okay, so you do get 80 feet this turn, which is going to put
Okay.
you at 240 feet left. That's it. 240 feet left. That's 3 more turns to get back to Tuna. And
so let's hope they don't fail 3 times.
yeah, okay. So next up is Tuna.
I still have. We're fine. We're fine.
Okay, good. Tuna, go make a death saving throw, please.
Okay. That's a 4.
Oh
Ooh. Okay.
no! Okay.
All right. There's nothing else going on. Dia drops to her knees, like she's gonna try. Right? No, that's going on. She still gets to try. Thank goodness. Oh, there's so much writing on all of this. Okay, holy shit. All right, Dia's gonna make her wisdom saving throw. Fingers effing crossed. Better numbers. Oh,
No
3.
pressure. Lots of pressure, actually.
Oh,
There's so. I mean,
okay. Fior and Ladrin, you do this next round
Look.
and you get 80 feet closer, which is now 160 feet away. You got 2 rounds left. It brings us to Tuna for another death saving throw. Please not
God.
failure.
7.
No, Tuna, no! We just need one. Sorry. It's
Jesus fuck.
we need
This is funny to me.
Stop rolling on D&D Beyond, please, guys. My mental health can't take
I want
it.
everyone to see, so like for legitimacy, I want to roll
I don't give a shit about legitimacy. I trust you guys not to lie.
deep.
Wouldn't hurt my feelings like that.
It's like you all need to get back in time, or Dia needs to make a save, or Tuna needs one successful thing for everything to be okay. But somehow,
It's okay.
Maybe let's stop testing the fates and saying it all out loud what
I'm
needs
so
to
sorry.
happen.
You're absolutely right.
Let's all just think about it. Let's manifest a little.
All right, that brings us down to that was Tuna's fail. That brings us down to Dia saving throw, which I just failed, which brings us back up to Feor and Ladrin. 80 feet left. 80 feet left.
Okay.
One more turn. This brings us to Tuna.
Oh. Okay.
Tuna, go ahead and make,
Okay.
and we're just gonna hope.
Fuck.
15.
Yes.
Man, I can't do this. Okay, 15. Thank goodness. Holy shit. Okay. Thank you, Fates. Oh, all right. That brings us down to Dia. Let's see if we can keep this rolling with a wisdom save, and it's another 3. Oh and shit! You two are back in range. Yet.
Are you sure? Because I'm like up in the air. Caw.
Yeah, you know what? But she can't cast any more lightning bolts because she spent them all with Tuna dodging them.
Too fucking bad.
So instead, she's going to cast Scorching Ray at Ladrin.
Come at me.
There are 3 attacks with this. The first one is a 16.
Oh, I'm an eagle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So that is just 6 points of damage to you. The second one is an 18 to hit, which must
Yep.
hit. And that
Yep.
is 6 points of damage.
Right.
The third one is a
Jesus.
dirty
fuck.
20 to hit.
Oh, dirty. Okay.
Yeah, thank goodness. For 8 points of fire damage.
Oh, God. I'm barely holding on.
But you're still an eagle. Thank goodness. Okay. Sorry, she would do that as part of her thing she got. But thankfully, right, she failed her thing. We just did that. Which brings us up to the top. Feor and Ladrin, you land. You are here. Where do you want to land in this mess? You see Tuna unconscious, like charred and bleeding out, and Dia firing bolts at you. Where are you gonna go? Tuna does not look good. They look like they've been like that for a bit.
Healing.
Are you gonna shift back into? You gonna land shift back?
Yeah, I'll caca like hop over there
Mhm.
and then go back to me.
Okay.
Wait. Let me just double check that that's a bonus action. It's a bonus action to get back to me.
Okay.
And then what do I have left? I'm going to for now, I'll probably just pummel Morin. I'll do a cure wounds at second, and I'll go higher if I need to. All my 4th levels are gone for some reason.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So 14 points of healing.
Okay. To Tuna. You wake back up this agonizing moment of like having been shocked again, or yeah, I think it was the electricity again. Like, but you see Ladrin over you healing. Dia still magic.
Thank you again. Can we please stop doing this?
I would love to. Ladrin's gonna shout to Feora, punch Dia in the face.
Okay.
Right. Sorry, Dia. Feora, would have been your turn. I'm so sorry. So go ahead and do your stuff, Feora. That's my bad. Oopsies.
She's gonna run forward with her short swords, but she's gonna be hitting her with like the butt of the swords.
Okay.
22.
That hits.
Shocker.
To knock her out.
You know what?
Okay.
Actually, she uses shield, and it misses.
Of course it does.
Just because she heard Feora say shocker. She's like, you know what? That's right. I've got shield with my AC 17. Don't look at me, please.
We're trying to save our friend.
Murder.
Murder.
Sorry.
Wait. Shield is +5, correct?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And she has 17
22.
AC?
Yes.
Mhm.
Feora
Oh, then
rolled a
what
22
still
to
hit?
Oh, you're right. Beat or beat.
Matches.
So Dia, silly Dia,
Silly
thinks
Dia.
she's being a smart ass. But the DM will step in. Just kidding. Thankfully, the other players will step in and clear that up. And she's like, boom. Oh my God. All right, go for it. Roll that damage.
Roll that beautiful beam footage.
Nice. You do get advantage on that roll because Dia is next to Tuna at the least, and Tuna's conscious.
Okay, well, I was just trying to knock her loose, like when I was charmed at what's his douche's house. But if I can like non-lethal knock her out,
Non-lethal.
great. Then the first is just what?
Did you roll a second thing to see in case you had a nat 20? It would be with advantage.
Oh, no, I didn't. 23. It's not an end. It still hits.
You just shield. Yeah. Thank you.
So the
by
initial,
way.
yeah, thank you. The initial damage is 10,
Okay.
and then sneak attack is, hold on. is 18.
Okay.
And then I'll offhand. That's 17.
The hit?
Oh no! Wait. Nope, it's 17.
Okay, that
So,
one. That
still
one
not.
was unfortunate.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, beautiful. So, that's your turn up here. Yeah, you cracker, and it doesn't seem to have that jarring effect that you're accustomed to with charm effects.
Great, that's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
This is all my
Anything
favorite.
else that you can or would like to do in your turn?
Can I free action shake her face and tell her to snap out of it?
Absolutely.
All right, great. Then I'm. Stop attacking us!
Nice. We'll give Dia advantage. Thanks to the punch in the face and the face shake. Okay, so that brings us to Tuna. What would you like to do, Tuna? Anything for you just healing up?
Cry. I'm gonna say to Ladrin, do you have any diamonds? I need one.
I feel like
What kind?
stopped out.
Yes.
What kind?
Dusty.
I like that.
Yes.
Dusty.
If it's worth 300, then yes, I also have blue diamonds.
Oh, it just
I
needs
don't
to be
know.
worth 100, I think. So,
Oh,
just the
we don't
dusted
have
one.
any.
Well,
a dust.
300 is worth 100, I would assume.
mhm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll buy us a new one.
I'll buy some. Yes. So let me drop that down to that number. So she'll reach in the bag of holding and toss it.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm going to. I don't know if this is gonna work. When I cast the spell, can the magic crumble it, kind of?
Oh, it's a full diamond, and you're.
Yeah.
So rule of cool here. You can crush it. Go ahead and add some flavor. If you want the magic to do it, we can let that go. But I mean,
Okay.
also, if
I
you
have-
just crush it, it'll be fine.
I have gauntlets of ogre power, so it's on a hardness scale, but diamonds are kind of brittle. Their
Yeah.
hardness is a totally different thing.
Mhm.
Anyways, geology major.
Just scratch this. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I just crush it, and I'm gonna use the dust and kind of like with the dust in my hand, just kind of smack it on Dia's arm.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
that's
kind
a
of
good
a
face.
Grab her arm, and I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration
Beautiful.
and hope to God that it works.
Okay. So,
So,
roll. You do that, which shifts it over to Dia's turn. She looks down and looks up. And goes in and hugs you super hard. I'm
God.
so sorry. Oh, just like starts melting down. You feel the insanity wash away at the use of greater. You've used this recently in the swamp for a different type of insanity thing, so I'm gonna give you that. It's that same feeling as you wash
Okay.
away with greater restoration.
Oh my god.
Complete
Thank God.
tears,
Okay.
like knees buckling, like holding on to you, Tuna, and just checking your face and checking you. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Heal them. It's fine.
I'm fine, love. I'm fine. I promise. It's okay.
It's gone.
It's gone. You're all right.
You died. Make a quick perception check, I suppose. Might not be spotted super easy. Ladrian, let me know what your perception is.
Oh, perception. Sorry.
Yep, it's okay.
I got distracted. Verse 16.
Okay, Feora,
Dirty 20.
30-20. All right, and Tuna.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Wow.
So Feora and Tuna, you two notice over by the lily pad, return safe and sound Gil, relieving themselves. Taking a nice peek. Yep. Everyone seems safe. Poppy's like trying to, like hold you up, Tuna, like under an arm and like help Dia beside the two of you. And with that, we'll take our late bio break. Thank you for your patience, everybody. I can't wait for an after show on this because that got so far out of hand, like what from my expectations. I'm so glad everyone's alive. Let's do our bio break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, and then we can get in even more fun stuff.
We'll see if we'll be back in 10 minutes. Dan might be murdered.
Yeah, told.
Amazing. Get you on about 10. Facts. Oh. Oh. My heart. The death save fails and stuff. I'm so frightened. Oh, my legs. What, your legs tight? Yeah, mine too. Just got up like. Everything's. Wait. Oh, it's not buddy. And a bubble in it. Oh, my leg is. Uh-oh. Oh, somebody else. Oh, excuse you. Yeah.
Excuse me?
Shield, I'm so glad that Charlie caught that too, because I did not. But yeah, that's fine. Are you done? You done? Closet?
What?
Can I close the closet door, the pantry door?
How dare you ask? What gives you the right? Oh my god, it's not even graham crackers.
Oh, sorry. Those, well, arch chocolate. I know.
Oh? Try to eat one.
Two.
Try to eat one.
Or two.
Have any.
Tables. Well, one of those. Dirty.
Nerdy.
Just it. Yeah. Nerdy. Ow. Ooh. We're complete.
Yep, very complete. Game's over.
But if any police ask me, stream for another hour.
Be fine. Dead man's telling us.
Nice. Not a secret can keep. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm feeling. It was for the lava cakes. It was. Oh no, the boys brought that. I think. Okay, good. I can close this terrifying document out where everyone's dying. Hmm. I don't think so. I think they all got consumed. That is crazy. They've been out for days. Can you turn it down one more degree, please? Well, where'd you save it? It'll probably be there.
Well, I didn't do.
You were crazy town.
You're crazy too.
I'm very sorry it's not there. Bummer. But there's got to be a whole thing of cookie brownies already made. Who are you?
Someone wanted a lava cake.
Oh. You can make a mud pie. Oh, it sounds so clever. I can go the distance. Forcing you to eat real crackers. Eat them. Alright. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Oh man, there's. Alright, I'm gonna put our faces back. Let me see if anyone's back. Actually, look at our Zoom. Yay! Don't you? Alright, I'm gonna put our faces back on. Boop! I hit the button. Now the magic happens. Faces back on the internet. Oh. Oh.
You get ice cream. I got a cough drop.
Oh, nice. Almost the same.
Almost.
Twinsies.
Almost.
Oh, how are you feeling? How's your throat and all? I mean, obviously not great, but
Just hacking up crap. It's fine.
better out than
It's been yeah, better out than it's just really fucking annoying.
Oh.
So yeah, either like my voice is great or it's not. It just depends.
Gotcha. I'm sorry, Touch. I hope it was it another week of the allergies or so, or whatever's in the air.
Yep, and it's been windy the past couple of days, like really bad, so
Mhm.
it hasn't been helping. But all the leaves are falling,
Oh, okay.
and it makes me super happy.
Yeah, it's here. Did you have a nice Halloween?
Huh?
You have a nice like Halloween? Did you do anything around, the stream or anything?
I played D&D.
Mm-hmm. Like before.
Oh, I dressed up. I dressed up during work and passed candy out to
Ooh.
the kids that I saw.
Nice.
So that was fun. They always do that every year.
Nice.
Yep. So I was a little bat.
Very good.
Cute little bat.
Mm.
Yeah. And then watched Halloweenish movies like the weekend before. Like, oh yeah, because our wedding anniversary is the 27th. So
Right.
we watched Hocus Pocus and stayed home. And it was amazing.
Awesome.
Mhm.
All right, I think that's all of us. Yeah, it's just Lil, all secretly hiding, but she's there. She's there.
Rude.
Ta-da!
Ah.
I'm mad at Dan.
Why are you mad at me?
It's making me eat graham crackers.
I'm not making you eat graham crackers.
It's making me eat
What?
graham crackers.
What's wrong with graham crackers?
First,
They're
What's
not
wrong
lava
with you?
cakes.
They're dry. Why would you just eat plain graham crackers?
Those
That's
are
a question for
delicious.
who opened the pantry and was like, and then insisted on baking?
Because I'm not quite autistic, but I'm like bordering the line.
I get it. I get it.
I can't
That's all you
tell
had to
people I'm
say.
autistic, but
You have a touch of the tism. I get it.
Yeah.
The touch of... I've never heard that before.
Have you not?
It's an Irish turn of phrase.
That's what I say. I have a touch of the tism.
touch of the tism to you.
I'm gonna have to see if I can incorporate that somehow while I'm working.
Anyways, the problem with the graham crackers is that they're not lava cakes,
Yes. That's definitely.
and it's all Dan's fault.
You didn't set one aside. I'm sorry. The boys ate them all up.
Why did they eat mine?
Those are boys.
It was mine.
That's actually not a thing I want to support, but I hear you.
What's not a thing you
Well,
want?
it's actually because they're boys, and I'm like, yeah, I'm like, oh, but I hate that boys will be boys.
No, I didn't. Yeah, that's why I did not say that.
Yeah, yeah, no,
Yeah.
Boys will be boys and eat lava cakes. That's what being a boy is all about.
Yeah.
Well, how dare they, technically. Oh my god, my graham crackers.
You didn't
I mean,
set
graham
it
crackers
aside.
are so good.
Yeah. Sisters, what did you want to put in there? Nutella? And
Your
just
blood.
marshmallows?
Oh shit.
Light it up.
But what you do is you put a layer of peanut butter, just a thin layer of peanut butter, and then the mini marshmallows, and then put it in the oven, like under the broiler. Oh, it's the best way to do it.
That sounds amazing.
Wow.
I love peanut butter and any of those s'mores things. I gotta have some PB in there.
I would do that if I had any room on my desk for anything else, and if
Oh,
I
that's
wasn't
nice.
lazy as hell. Excuse me?
Understandable.
The dead poo body in your dice tray. Winnie
Yeah,
the Pooh
making.
body. Yeah. Specify.
I don't just have a dead bear in my dice tray, I
The
promise.
dead poo. Yeah.
Well,
Dead poo body.
is Pooh ever living? Because if so, you need to go to the doctor.
It depends.
Dead.
Is it sentient?
Oh, it depends on if
Yeah.
depends on if there's bacteria in it, which probably there is.
Mhm.
You're all gross.
Yep. You started it.
Oh,
You're eating.
Nice. These are the confusing conversations running around Dia's mind as she's lost in insanity. She's like, where are these thoughts coming from? And I'm just so confused. And then it all clears
what
up.
does touch of the tism mean?
Yeah. As you all
Staring at tuna. What does that mean?
Awesome.
No, sorry, real quick.
Hmm.
You said graham crackers, and I think there's a TikTok about, well, it's a YouTube video about Trixie Mattel and her crispy R's, graham cracker, and it's just all I can think of when anyone says graham cracker.
Amazing.
Anyways, I'll find it and link it for y'all.
Please.
Do it.
Graham cracker. Da. Nice. Okay. Where are we? That creature, whatever it was, has fled successfully. You've all returned to the living, the conscious, healed. Gil seems to be fine. I'll give you a little time to regroup. If there's anything you want to role play as you kind of deal with this and get back to moving ahead and traveling.
I need a nap.
I would love a nap.
Okay. So, you take a nice long afternoon nap. It is. Let's get you the accurate date right now. They did the math before thing. It's actually July 14th. They missed a couple days in the swamp. So it's July 14th. It's a Friday. I don't think that's a Friday. Is it? July 14th, which is a Wednesday. It was about 9 a.m. when all this started. You take a nice, cool, this area's warm but not blazing hot. About the midday, you just carried along on your lily pad. Everyone recovers. You can roll hit dice if you want. And the day carries on. You have the evening set up, Do you stop at all to prepare food, or you all just strictly eating rations, or do you stop once a week and hunt for some stuff to have food? How would you all like to tackle that?
I don't mind hunting for food.
Okay, we'll say tonight. Or you want to get a long rest tonight and do hunting tomorrow? Okay.
I will say at the long rest tonight, Fair will ask that they actually properly set up camp so that she can ask Crystal to stop by.
Okay. They'll also, okay, gotcha. So long rest tonight. You all go ahead and do that. I'm sorry, that's silly me to jump in. Go ahead and play that out.
If we could not use the lily pad tonight and set up camp, I need Crystal to pick up some things and
Yeah. Tonight is a new moon, so probably best we settle down somewhere.
okay.
Okay, so you set up proper shop tonight. So if you did want to hunt tonight, later, it might be a good night to do that since you're stopped.
Yeah.
Do you have some proficiencies with it, or no? Did you have something that lets you scrounge a bunch of stuff up, I think?
Survival.
Okay.
And I'm proficient in nature and survival and perception.
I'm gonna make a survival check just to go hunting and pick up some basic supplies. I think Dia might go with you, so do it with advantage.
Oh, thank you.
Clear
Same
your
thing.
mind and-
16.
Okay. That's fine. You get plenty of stock for another week or two, to get through the week. Fiora, so if anyone has any roleplay they want to do as they rest tonight, please feel free to. Otherwise, I'll just check in with Fiora and see what she wants to do with Crystal. Does anyone have anything for setting up shop tonight or sleeping? No? Okay, Fiora, what you got?
So after they've set up the camp, Fair would take Scully out of out of the Pokeball and just sit on top of him.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll take out her platinum piece and kind of rub it in between her fingers a little bit, and then send out the message. I've stopped on the road. I have some things to give to you and talk to you. And just sit. And then while waiting, she's also gonna check on the leech.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. It's been there's 4 days in the swamp, 5, 6 days. Roll a D100 for me. If you get higher than a 15, it'll still be alive.
94.
Jeez, okay. Seems to be awfully resilient, this one, or maybe whoever it fed off of before you popped it in here had a good
It's
meal.
tuna.
Oh, poor tuna. Yeah, tuna's a good meal.
That's why I'm so stupid.
That works on so many levels. That's amazing.
Oh my god.
I love that so much. Okay, yeah. So, since you're not in the swamp, you don't have to do your DE100 roll. The message goes through. You know she's on this plane, and you can get a relatively accurate reading. She knows what it looks like. So, so you get, you're surprised as you're all setting up camp, just outside under the stealth of cloaks of the trees, rather, off the side of the road. Where are you going to be waiting for her, actually, Feora? Where are you kind of sitting in camp the rest of that evening?
I think she's kind of on the outskirts of the camp.
Okay. Hey,
She's just sitting on Scully.
nice. Well, you hear, Feora, I mean, you all hear an owl hoot. Ooh, ooh, from one of the trees nearby.
That's not real.
You want to check it out, Feora, or you're just like, nah, I'm just waiting?
And she'll just kind of look up in the direction she hears it and nods.
Okay. From a tree behind you. It's me! I got you with the owl! What's up, Feora?
Hi, Crystal.
So, you said you had something for me? Is it as cool as the spiders?
I don't think so.
Okay. Beastmaster is obsessed.
Is she? She's enjoying it then?
Yeah.
That's good. I'd hope she would. I've got something else for her. She'll take out the flask with the leech.
Okay. Oh, this is that's big. Okay.
It's disgusting, and it almost took out one of us on its own.
Is that why you all look so dead?
No, that was like 6
They're
days
looking
ago. I
over
don't know
you.
why it's still alive. Actually, I have not been.
Shakes
No,
it. Oh,
please.
sorry. It screeches in its jar.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's I don't even know what I want done with it. It just seemed impressive,
Yeah.
and all the more so now that it's still alive, despite being neglected.
Listen, I don't even question. You bring me all sorts of weird stuff. I know better. I'll move it along.
Yeah, just see if she can find a use for it. And then she'll take out the mirror. I just need to find the name of the person because I already forgot. This is, and she'll take out the mirror and hand it to her. This is for Krillkey. I need her to fix it.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I imagine she can figure it out. I don't really know what it's.
Shake.
No.
These broken parts.
Thankfully, before the shaking.
A lot of magic in here. Like a lot.
help her if she needs it. But
Yeah. Of course, of course. Can I meet your other friends? They look so cool. That one's got a broken horn, and it's like, super. They just look super tough.
I mean, if yeah, just don't freak him out. It's been a long day. And she'll walk back, still sitting on Scully, back over to. Hey everyone, this is Crystal.
Leans out behind Feora. Hey! Do you want to describe what Crystal looks like?
I will. So she, oddly enough, she looks like a drow, but strangely has. Sorry, dark elf. But strangely has small wings on her back. She's got black hair with like green highlights and a very eager expression on her face. I'll put a picture of her in the appropriate Discords.
I'm Crystal. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, I met you. We met in the alley. The Ladrin.
Right.
Yeah.
Hi.
Nice to see you. And I'm sorry. Hi. Can I kind of like awkwardly shuffles over to Tuna. Like hi.
Hi. I put out my hand and shake her hand.
You're so strong.
Not even. Okay. I'm Tuna.
Nice to meet you. Have you ever thought about being like a pirate or a swashbuckler or something?
No, I really haven't. It's weird that you say that.
I think that you'd look
I might
really
have to give
cool.
Thank you. I might have to give that some thought.
Yeah.
Like the bandana, like over like a headband on my hair right now.
Nice. Oh, and I imagine Dee is going to be fairly despondent to a degree anyway, to strangers at least. So Crystal will introduce herself, but not Booker. It's a pleasure to meet you. I can see you all look fairly hurt. Hope get some good sleep tonight. I'm gonna kind of looks back at Feora to see if she can talk about the mirror.
Yeah, it's for all of us.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna help with mirror and and the leech. She gonna shake that.
No, please don't shake it. It's again.
It will
6
kill
days
you.
Without.
Okay.
It hurts really bad. It took me
It
like
won't kill you.
That's it.
at least 5 minutes to get it off. It was pretty bad.
And you are so strong.
Really not that strong, but thank you.
Nice. All right. Well, okay. All right, boss. I'm going to.
I still have a few things I need to discuss with you before you go. Actually.
Okay. Hey. All right.
Mm-hmm. She'll bring her back onto the outskirts.
Eagerly basing.
And she'll just start for everyone else. But she'll start whispering in Sylvan and speaking in Thieves' Camp.
Oh. Gotcha.
And if anyone's watching, she's like gesturing in like large squares. These are not connecting because they hate me. Yeah. And you already know what it is. So then when she's done,
Beats and Sullivan. Yep, that's the same thing. These camp.
and then after we'll just ask about how things are going in the guild, still in Sylvan, but no longer in Thieves' Camp.
Oh, they're moving along. Some of the other, things you've asked us to look into are going well. Oh, right. And I think that it might work well with other newer requests. And yeah, I mean, everything's going pretty well. We're all kind of like taking bets on what you're gonna send back next. I don't know who's gonna win the pool with Leech, but probably Deborah in accounting. She had something close to a Leech, I think, but a lot of fun. I love what you're doing in here. How are you, Feyora? How are you?
Crystal, I'm tired.
Yeah. You gotta give yourself breaks from time to time. You're always telling us. Need to recharge sometimes. Delegate?
I'm worried I'm letting him down, being so far from the guild for so long.
We've seen more progress in what you set out to do in the past year and a half than, I don't know, when you took up with your friends here, you set out on the road, I feel like you really started advancing all sorts of things. You're sending us back so many cool things that are really helpful to a lot of different departments. And the main goals of expanding are going better than even than before. I think you're doing great, Fedor. You're just doing that thing where you're too hard on yourself.
Oh shit. And then she'll pull out the maps that she got from Alejandro.
Oh, are these snakes in here inside?
No,
Is it-
they're maps.
Oh,
Other continents.
okay.
I don't want any expedition started yet until I can be there. Should anything happen, I'd feel terrible that I wasn't there. So just start preemptively preparing. I don't know how long it'll be until I can be there.
Okay. Well, we'll get you feedback. I'm just send, some scouts, and we can start taking a look at some of these. I mean, this whole map here covers what you found, at sea, and these others are just more, information on trade things, and we can do plenty of trade. We can start sending some small trade ships out, scouts to look at ports, start making contacts.
That sounds good.
Okay. I'll send it to I'll get it taken care of, and of course, gosh, who's the person on the wires all the calls to everybody?
It's Pierre.
Pierre. And they'll just make sure it gets back to Pierre to keep you updated.
Tell them there's a giant skeleton thing running around the woods. Just make sure if anyone's stationed out there to be careful.
Okay.
Don't engage.
Is it just do they have like a nest here, or is it like heading in a certain direction?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'll definitely put out the word.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Of course, just hang in there, Fedor. You're amazing. You're really all we could ask for. And then some.
Thank you.
Ooh, thank you, boss. Okay. I'll catch you later. And pulls the cloak over and evaporates. And you hear a shake, 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 shake as she
Oh
goes
my
out of
god. Shaking her head, she'll ride Scully back to the camp.
Okay.
I love her. She's wonderful.
She's yeah, she is. I don't think Ladrin likes her because she scared her while we were in the hotel in Runfell.
Aww. Aww.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oops.
Well, I just kind of awkwardly look between the two of them. Yeah. Between Feor and Ladrin, I mean. Like. Anyways, so she's going to be fixing the mirror, or?
Well, she'll probably be assisting Krilke, and she's sensing a lot of magic in it, so I want her on it in case Krilke isn't able to figure it out herself.
All right.
It shouldn't take them too long, and Crystal will probably be the one to bring it back. Unless she's busy, then someone else will take care of it.
How do you have time for all of this?
It's not really my time, it's theirs. It's just I've had a lot of time to invest, and now it's here and paying back.
Fair point.
Dia's probably gonna just kind of slump over, just like exhausted and heavy with the day, and just kind of maybe, I don't want to smush too much on your romance thing, but just maybe grab your hand and be like, I think it's time for bed.
Yeah.
If that's okay with everyone.
I feel like I bring the girls out and like snuggle up. Like on the girls, using the girls as a pillow.
Nice. Awesome. Good. Alright, so everyone's gonna get a nice night's rest. Make sure you mark off a long rest in D&D Beyond.
Praise the
Thank
Lord.
See if it lets me do that for Dia. Does it? Confirm numbers. There we go. Yeah, good, it worked. Okay, so you're carrying on. Now, mind you, you've got to cross this expanse. This is a bit of a haul. It's not a short trip. None of your trips are short trips. If we take a look here, a quick glance, travel grid, cross the Morishita expanse, you're looking at, you can drop off the crossroads. You're already 2 days in. So you have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 22, 5, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 49, 50, 51, 52, for 55 days, still North Belmont.
That's
I'm
a
really
big
sorry.
number.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I didn't want to stop your counting, but I think we're stopping at the forest first for Ladrin.
There is a
Oh.
location along the way. It's actually here, just off the road.
Perfect.
That you'll be taking to head to North Belmont, and that is only 1, 2. That's where you are today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then it's 2 days south. 20 days to get there. That's it. To the spot that you have marked as the location of the woman that poisoned you and your mother while you were still in your mother. Tried to kill her, and you along with her.
Great.
No.
Is this past the point? Because she wants to stop by like where she lived. So is the woman that
Mm.
marked like 2 days after that, or
Let's see. If you're stopping by where you used to live, that's only let's see, 14. That's just 2 weeks away where you used to live. And then if you go from there to her, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 days away from where you used to live. So you've got 2 weeks to get to where you used to live. Okay, so we'll head there first then.
yeah.
There isn't much. I mean, you all are level 9. You're plenty tough to knock out things at night. You've got your system on your lily pad for the most part. So we're just gonna kind of zip through that as you just spend the next 2 weeks. Week and a half along the road, and then you have to head directly southeast for 3 days across the actual plains here in the Morikuta Expanse. Now, Ladrian, you've done a lot of traveling around this whole area, of course, looking for things, looking for people, looking for answers, searching. You know the area pretty well. You find that as you're approaching where your home village was, even like a half a day's travel out, upwards of like 20 miles or so, there's a number of small saplings that have risen from the ash of the hellfire long ago. They've taken root, and they range from just new ones 2 feet tall or so up to taller ones, maybe 10, 20, 10, 12, 14 feet tall. And the closer you kind of get to the village, the more dense it gets, until you find at last, after about 2 weeks of travel with your compatriots here, the place that used to be your village, entirely flattened by the blaze long ago. Now it's a forest. It has some trees that have passed the sapling phase, and they are 20 feet, nothing too big yet. It's still all relatively new growth. Navigate where the elder's hut used to be, and where everyone would go, and where different levels of school used to be held and attended. And then you get to the center of the city, where the celebration was, and where the incident was. And there is a spot that is devoid of trees. It's rich soil, like everywhere else, but there's maybe a 15-foot wide, almost a circle, where there is nothing but a mound in the ground, slight mound that is there in the dirt.
No. She is going to. She's first going to fish in the bag of holding. I believe that's where, or in the bag of holding? No, wherever. I think I put it in a pouch. The seed of the dryad.
Okay.
Okay, it's not in my bag of holding. Okay, yeah, I'll put it in a pouch. And she wants to first find a spot. I'm gonna say that, okay, so there was a little pedestal or altar thing where the ceremonies would be held. And so a little beyond that, if there's an area that she could plant the dryad, she'll probably want to do that there, but she wants to do that first.
Okay. As you assess, I mean, you can pretty much plant it anywhere. That space, that opening, seems to be an ideal spot for like plenty of room for a strong, hardy tree to grow. Has good soil.
Where the mound is?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can plant it anywhere. I'm sure it'll take root. That's just sort
Is
of.
is it a grave marker?
It's not
Or
necessarily a grave mark. No, it's just sort of a visual representation of the center of all of this. It's probably just a lump of earth or whatever else that was here. You know that there were sadly plenty that died here. You know that your loved one, was wrapped in that mound of vines. So it could be the top
Mhm.
of that mound that encased you and her from long ago. Might be holding a special place.
Okay. Then she'll go to the mound then. Yeah, that'd be yeah. Yeah. And she's very quiet about everything. But she'll kind of dig a little bit. I mean, I figured she would know plants and like how far to dig and like make sure that this thing is set to grow. Plant it. Use nope, I don't have it. Probably like a canteen of water or something to like dump on it. And just sort of like pat it down like, okay, like it's your new home now.
Nice. You feel a little of that energy kind of escape you, that nature's energy, that comfort, that will to grow this seed and support it, and flows in, kind of closes up a bit, and you can feel that seed doing its work. A sense of thanks for bringing it here.
Aw. I'm glad I didn't burn it.
Me too.
Intrusive thoughts did not win. She'll I think she'll want to go to that pedestal like altar thing again. I'm because I'm assuming, like, I'm imagining it's made out of stone, so it can't just be like, I don't think burned away. Or is there any remnants of it still left?
Yeah, I think it's sort of half buried with. I mean, it's been plains for a while, so there was just wind whipping and dirt and this and that. But you can see remnants of it sticking up from the ground where it used to be.
Okay.
Probably broken and up there.
Ooh. I don't know what to do. Okay. She's going to take a little bit to try and dig what she can, like to get as much of whatever is left visible. And after she can dig away and reveal, I guess, as much as she can, she'll summon Gregory to stand on top of it. Like, I don't know, just cause I guess it felt natural. And then she'll turn to the others and say, would y'all mind standing behind me? I need to do something real quick. I need space.
Yes. Sure.
And agrees, of course.
This is where we all got our gifts, and I I got mine that I don't like calling a gift, but Gregory came from that, so I guess I should start recognizing it as a gift. In one respect, but I needed to come back to get some sense of closure. And she'll kneel down, kneel and sit down, and put her hands on the dirt. And then, and so when she's doing this, she'll be like, we may be here for a little bit, so if you want to be comfy. She will start casting plant growth.
Ooh.
And probably be doing this for over 8 hours. Is what she is trying to do, so she can enrich the land again that she destroyed.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Alright, so you all watch Ladrin like toil, and you all know Ladrin pretty well now. Toiling physical labor is not Ladrin's thing, right? But we were watching her here just pouring her, energy and body and spirit into enriching this land. Sweat pouring down, getting covered in dirt. It's not just waving magic around. It's like, hands in the earth around the trees and giving life, and brushing and helping branches grow, and a lot of tuning as well as just dumping of all this magical energy along with that here and there, and digging and lifting and for 8 hours. Set up. And it's a nice, comfortable, early summer day, late spring day, so it's comfortable enough weather. Finally, Ladrin comes around. Sweat running down her face, covered in dirt and soil. Complete. Yes.
Okay.
Ladrin, I want to offer something. You don't have to accept. I can hallow this place. I can make it holy.
Yes, yeah, that would be really lovely.
It'll take 24 hours, but
Oh,
I don't
so
mind.
what does that do? Just besides making it holy?
So basically, it's a radius of up to 60 feet. So celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead cannot enter the area. They cannot charm, frighten, or possess creatures within it. Any creature charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature is no longer whatever. And I can exclude whatever I want to from that. And I can bind an extra effect. I can do courage, so affected creatures cannot be frightened while within the area. Daylight or darkness. So it can have magical daylight in it all the time, or magical darkness. Affected creatures in the area have resistance to one type of damage of your choice, except for bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. I could also make them vulnerable, but that would be unholy. Everlasting rest. Dead bodies interred in the area cannot be turned into undead. I figured that was probably best. And then extra dimensional interference. Affected creatures can't move or travel using teleportation. Fear, whatever, silence, or tongues. Affected creatures can communicate with any other creature in the area, even if they don't share a common language. So I will let you
go down the shopping list. That's awesome. Nice.
And it does cost herbs, oils, and incense worth at least 1,000 gold, but I'm assuming between all of us, we probably have that many herbs and
I'm gonna
stuff.
say yeah, because it's such a cool thing to offer up. So yeah, absolutely.
I do have an apothecary worth of teas, so I'm
Oh,
sure
Yeah.
like
Nice.
very fancy shit. So
You would know
So,
that
yeah.
your creature is Fae. That would be one you'd want to keep off the list. But
Yeah,
oh yes.
I'll definitely
yes.
let Faye be here.
Right.
I have deemed them the protector of this area now,
Yeah. So,
but also to gain knowledge.
would you like me to do, I suppose, everlasting rest here? Would that be?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that sounds perfect, actually.
All right. And Tuna will get to work.
Hey. You kind of take shifts. Dia's, preparing food, bringing some over to you, Tuna, as you're working away for the next 24 hours now. Just sure you're charged up, getting water. Your wounds are taken care of. She feels very responsible, despite not being in her own mind. And over the next 24 hours, you've redoubled all sorts of magic here with this the consecration of this area. Wrap up that next day and return to everyone centered.
All right.
Wow.
I'm trying to see if he has anything to offer.
Not required. That's
Yes.
sweet.
Also, I want to just point out this lasts until I dispel it. So this is like forever.
That is so cool. Oh, I love that. I love that.
She will have definitely shown some emotion, that for sure. That just means a lot. I think while Tuna would have been concentrating on that, Ladrin will probably go back to, like, if let me see. Okay, so 24 hours. So Ladrin would have tranced at some point, and she would have made time to go by the mound and sit and kind of like she's talking to it and trance and like trying to think of what else she needed to do while she's here, but also just giving like also trying to say goodbye to the mound. Because she knows that she's not, or Fatelin's not really there. She knows where she's at now. But she didn't. Yeah, closure.
Okay. Anything for anyone else? Are you looking to get back on the road?
I think.
Go ahead.
I think at one point, Feyre would have caught up with Ladrin, kind of sat down next to her.
She'd probably still be at the mound if you want to catch up over there. He's leaning against it.
Are you okay being back here?
I don't know. I think I am. When we were in the swamp, never fucking going back there again. I had a I'm going to say a vision, a hallucination that once I snapped out of it, I saw you there talking to me about I don't know how to word this. About what I did. And you made me sort of see that it wasn't my fault, which no one's ever really told me that before. And it finally made me want to come back, but I didn't have the means to do anything except mope. I don't want to do that. I do that all the time as it is. So when I guess finally had the capability, I don't know, you just kind of inspired me to try to do something to sort of correct what I did. So, no, I'm not okay, but yes, I'm okay. If that makes sense. It's weird.
Absolutely.
It's weird.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks. She doesn't know how to respond to that either. Well, you're now sitting at, I don't know what the equivalent of this would be, but ground zero. Like, so. Can I ask a favor?
Absolutely.
In you see, I mean, I know you see ghosts. Do they, I forget how it works. Do they like just come up to you? Do you seek them out? Or can you like focus on something and then something could appear?
It's tricky. I'm still figuring it out. I thought it was just a kid imagining things. Sometimes when I call on them for help, to gain knowledge in a sense, I kind of focus on what I want to know and kind of pull them out of the realm. But I haven't, well, that's not true. I've tried to talk to other ghosts outside of wanting to learn something, and I haven't succeeded. Is there someone you want me to look for?
I mean, yes. There's two people. But I don't want to face one of them before we find the person responsible for almost killing me, but killing her in the process. And I don't want to be talked out of something yet. But the other, like, I don't know how, I don't think it would work because I know where she's at. But if I'll just say, if you just happen to think about it, and she pops up, which I doubt, I just want to say goodbye. And I can't really just leave her a letter like she did me, so. But yeah.
Okay.
And then we can discuss moving on and maybe me killing a bitch.
Not that I'm anyone to question means of revenge. But I just want to make sure that's what you want.
I don't know. I've never felt angry before, and it's weird. And I don't know if I like it or if I don't like it, but I have a plan. I don't know. Maybe just, be there to make sure I don't go overboard. Probably be a good idea.
I'll always be there.
She'll just squeeze your shoulder as thanks. Have some tea.
Okay.
Right. As night falls, Tuna's work done, and everything set here in your home village later, what once was. Seed germinating beneath the soil, being fed with your magic, with all the magic. Thanks to the two of you doling out these spells and this magic in this land, you've really fortified it in quite a few ways. So this dry will have every chance to grow, and this forest one day you are sure, just all of you, after everything you've contributed and everything you've witnessed, for those that weren't able to contribute, is going to be a grand magical forest one day for sure. A very special forest, in fact. For tonight, you rest. In the morning, you pack. You get back on your lily pad for the journey, and you set out. 5 days to the east, slightly north, is the location of the woman that poisoned your mother and you back during all the sundering during childbirth. With the fresh day begun, you all set out to, I guess we'll find out what to do, what Ladrin has in store, planned for this woman. Next week, I think we'll wrap tonight's session up right there. Beautiful. Beautiful.
No.
Whew. Okay. All right. Well, amazing players. Bravo. So much amazingness tonight, from like the all the left turns in the first half. Is incredible. I'm so thankful everyone survived, and amazing. I was not expecting to go anywhere near any of that. It was always fun to kind of be like along with the bumpy ride. Like, amazing. Sorry, nobody has a journal they write in every night or anything like that, right? No one's doing any regular journaling or writing. Okay.
Ladrin keeps
Yeah.
tracks of teas.
Okay. And Feyora, did you say no? Or... All right. Adrian, so each day, I'll just add a little note at the end. Each day, you keep track of your teas. You just made some for Feyora that night before, this and that. As you're getting ready to set out, you know of a number of tea leaves in this area that you could probably, or that used to be, that might have regrown. You spotted some on the way into the forest here, a little shrubbery. So you go to check your list. And in the morning, you see an entry last night where you had kind of crossed out, you ran out of one. And in your list of needs, you wrote Zion of the Ceaseless Void instead of the tea leaf that you need. And that's where we'll end tonight's session. That's a little spice here. Yeah, Zion of the Ceaseless Void is what you wrote. Probably not what you thought you wrote. I thought you were just writing things, but you didn't catch it till this morning. I'll put that in our Discord so you can do this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's not one of the primordials we're hunting.
All sorts of goodness. Well, I can't wait to see next week. Listen, if you're new here, you had fun tonight. Buckle up and come back in next week. Dia, Serena should be back. Dia will be here playing, and Ladron's got some juicy backstory stuff. Oh, to deal with next week. And then we move on to North Belmont after that. I mean, probably anyway. We'll see what y'all do, of course. And that's tuna stuff, some Dia stuff, maybe some Feyora stuff. There's all sorts of stuff juicing up in North Belmont. So buckle up. Join us next Tuesday and get us every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern. But until then, I hope you all have a lovely night. Thank you again, players. Oh, you're just so amazing with all your amazing role play and gameplay and just general. Thank you all. Yeah, so catch you all next week. Have a lovely night, everyone. Catch you later. Bye.
Bye.